All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Flagon Slayers. I'm your DM, Jacob, and the party is all here tonight. Corey's already got the wine open. Things are going good. Corey, show the wine, but not the label, because we don't want to, because Twitch has been doing weird stuff to streamers anyway.
Da Vinci?
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci.
Anyway, in case you missed last week, the party slayed a mighty blue dragon. Everyone contributed to the fight in some way, and they found a hoard of treasure and magical items beneath the rock of the mountain. And so, just to make things easier, at the end of last week's stream, the party did a bunch of math, and they factored all the math, blah, 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 and they came up with a plan to transport all of the money without, incurring any penalties or problems. So, we're going to skip over all that because it's boring.
Wait. Do you want me to go over it for story reasons? Because we do have to. Are we traveling still? Are we going to travel back to Amman?
No, I'm going to. That's why I was skipping that part.
Well, that's why I'm saying. I want to explain that we do end up giving money to this village because I would hope that that's something we put in the story.
Boo.
Just to go over this for story reasons.
Flagon does not support giving the money to the village.
We used.
Just wants the record to show.
There was 81,000 gold.
The record will reflect thusly.
We use a difference of both teleporting Anzu with half the money and then throwing the rest in bags of holding and our cart, as well as 30 sapphire sets, depending on if it's jewelry or just free sapphires. Then we travel from the top of the mountain back through this little village. We're going to give them 6,000 gold and also 15 of the sapphire sets, which sapphires roughly are around 1,000 gold apiece, depending on how good they are. So, yes, we did end up helping the town, and we traveled back, meeting. I think Anzu wanted to have a walk through the town with this dragon head, so I would assume we meet Anzu outside the town, probably an hour or two, so that we can triumphantly walk through this town with a giant dragon head held by Lochnar.
Hell yeah, boy.
And that's it. That's that recap.
Kind of negated the whole point of skipping, but cool.
Well, we're not gonna play it out. I was just like,
yeah, whatever. Okay. So you guys are back in Amman, and it is...
Hold up.
Oh my gosh, guys, what are we doing here?
Well, I didn't realize we were skipping over the whole part. Braun's not keeping his money.
Do you want to give the money to the village?
Yep.
Anzu will take his money.
Nope.
No, Braun said he wanted to give it to the village. Also, Anzu's not even there when they're distributing.
Yeah, I know.
Anzu gets back and he thinks Braun's gonna buy himself some new swords. It's gonna be great.
he doesn't buy swords though; he finds them.
He's bought swords before in his life.
So is Braun the only one giving money to the village?
I'm gonna give half of mine
Okay, so
that I got.
Braun is giving 12,500 to the village on top of the 6,000, and Thia will give exactly half.
12,000.
6,250.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Thank you. I was like, how much do I subtract?
You have
village
6,250.
Roughly, the village is getting 2475 from money, and then they're getting 15 from sapphires. So you gave this village
a ton of money.
Almost, what, 40,000?
Yep.
Wait, no, it's 40. It's 39,750.
Cool. Love that for them.
Yeah, that's
Flagon wants to go and find that guy.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, guys! I guess we aren't skipping this whole thing.
Ah, you said no skipping.
Oh my gosh! I said for other context, Michael.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Anzu would like to buy Braun.
Infinite power, sir, and I would like you.
Nah, just keeping you on your toes.
Anyway, what are you doing, Flagon?
Zygon wants to go find that guy and talk
For the
to him.
audience, Anzu is back at the Flagon Slayers Guild Hall after he teleported there with a huge amount of money. So Anzu, as soon as you teleport in there, the money just goes everywhere. It is in all the cracks and crevices. And now Zygon, make a investigation check.
right. $15.
Okay. So it takes you a little bit, but you find the guy who smashed your jug. And is Zygon alone, by the way? Did anyone go with him? Okay, Zygon's alone.
No.
I don't
Excellent.
know if he is or not.
Well, considering that none of you said anything,
Zygon's never alone, let's be honest.
I mean, that is a fair point. I hear myself, Caleb. Why do I hear myself? I still hear myself. No, I don't. Okay. Jeez, Caleb. We're trying to be professionals here. Hi, everybody.
Good one.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Okay, Zygon, what you doing? You find him, and he's helping a wife and kid collect their portion of the money that you guys.
Of course he is. He's going to approach him and say, "Hello there."
Hello. Thank you for helping us.
Yeah. I mean, it's a group decision. So, you know. Can I have a word with you in private?
Oh no.
Make persuasion check.
Excellent. $28.
Guys, I am rolling poopy doo doo.
Poopy doo doo.
It's not even like good enough to be bad. It's so bad. I've rolled 5 times, 3 2s, a 4, and a 9.
Oh no.
Anyway, yeah, I'll be there in just a second. Just let me know.
So I'm gonna go find a secluded area.
I'm concerned, but anyway.
Can I?
Yeah, about what? What?
Can I like just like kind of like watch him like from afar? Is he like off in it?
You have no idea where Zygon is.
Okay. I knew his intentions, and I'm just gonna let it happen. The dude was a dick.
Anyway, I think he was justified. But that's
No.
neither here nor there. So about 5 minutes later, Zygon, the older gentleman finds you. What did you want to discuss?
I was hoping that since you've come into some money, we could discuss repayment for the jug that you broke.
I believe that killing that dragon is payment enough.
See, that's where we disagree.
I'm sure that you have enough money to buy another jug. And
Yeah, but I didn't break the jug.
True, I did, but it was because your friend was being quite rude and callous towards the suffering people of this village.
Yeah, but it wasn't his jug, so I feel like you owe me here.
I feel like
All right, then I'm going to activate Necrotic Shroud.
Okay, what is that again? That's your...
It's
What is that?
unleash divine energy within myself, causing my eyes to turn into pools of darkness.
Bone wings, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you've only done that once before.
This is evil. Yes.
This is awesome.
All right. Why are you doing
my eyes turn into pools of darkness, and I have 2 skeletal, ghostly, flightless wings sprout from my back. The instant I transform, other creatures within 10 feet of me that see me must succeed on a charisma saving throw or become frightened until the end of the next
What's
turn.
the DC on the save?
DC is 8 plus my proficiency bonus, which is 4, so it's a 12.
12. Yeah, he saves.
Oh, plus my charisma modifier.
Oh, so that's an 8.
So it's a 17.
Okay, yeah, he does not save. So you do this, and this wave of necrotic energy goes out, and your wings kind of sprout. And they're all gnarled and gross and bony, and your eyes are glowing with this black energy. And you see him kind of... I still do not feel as though what you desire is just.
That doesn't matter to me. I don't care what you feel. I want my payment.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
How much was the jug?
It's like 20 gold.
For a magical jug that refills?
Yeah,
It's the
it
principle.
only refills 8 gallons though. He could literally buy like hundreds.
I was gonna buy him a new one, and I thought it was gonna cost 1,000.
No, they're not that expensive. They're pretty common actually among magic users.
24.
Wow, I am rolling terrible.
This is good.
Yeah.
Let's hurry along to that tournament.
Yeah,
It's gonna come and bite us in the butt later.
yeah, eventually. And maybe not now.
All this
Maybe
luck
not
will
tomorrow.
stack.
But soon.
Stop it.
How much?
50 gold.
Okay. He gives you 50 gold.
All right, I'll say thank you, and
You're welcome.
I accept your apology, and then I will exit my necrotic shroud and head back to the group.
As you're walking away, he says, "I would not accept this as an apology if I were you.
Ooh.
You might want to watch yourself when you come back here."
Okay, next time I come up out through the desert, I'll be sure to watch myself.
It's not normal.
Zygon didn't know that.
It's true, he doesn't. Does anyone else have anything else they want to do?
I want to kill him. I'm kidding.
No, I just wanted to shake him down.
Swear to God.
Anything else before the party gets moving, and we can skip all of this?
All right.
I'm gonna run out and put a lock on the door, I guess.
On
Let's
the
go.
office door?
Where we put all the gold, yeah.
Okay,
It already has a magical lock. It should.
it does.
The upstairs, yeah.
Alright. It's just like a Scrooge McDuck pile of money now. Okay, so you guys take the better part of the rest of the day, and you do eventually get back to Amon. It's probably about, I would say, 2 in the morning when you get back. So most of the town is asleep by now.
We can't do the whole walk through the town then with the dragon head.
But when you do get to the gates of the city, they're closed.
Damn it! I hate people.
You see a few torches lit on the battlements, and you see a bunch of different tents propped up. Most people are asleep. A few fires burn, smoldering out.
Fuck! I knew we
Are we-
shouldn't have stopped for lunch. We would have made it here on time.
What are you guys doing?
I guess we're
Anzu, you're in the city.
Should we
Gonna go.
do it old school and camp?
I'm gonna go outside of the city.
I suppose.
Yeah, let's
You don't
just
have to.
let's go ahead and camp.
Okay, yeah. I'll just chill in the Guildhall, I guess,
Camp till morning.
and then wait for them to wake up to go meet them.
All right, who's taking first watch?
Braun will.
Okay. It's probably gonna only take one watch.
That's
I can
All right.
walk.
Ron, make a perception check.
Yeah, Braun.
25.
That's a high number.
That's
He's
like a
an
me
expert.
number.
All right.
Interesting.
So you're sitting there a little while, and you see these two cloaked figures in a small cart that are riding up the road. And you see there's this large sheet over something that they have in the back. They have a singular horse, but it's a big horse, like Clydesdale size. And they're slowly moving towards the city. It's probably about 4 in the morning now. But they just ride past you.
Okay.
Nothing really out of the ordinary, but it's kind of weird. You swear they look at you, kind of checking you guys out as they pass by. Seem to pay special attention to you. Not you as in you as in you as in group you.
Yeah.
To specify.
The collective you.
Yeah, the group that is you. But for the rest of the night, nothing really changes. You see the guys that came in, they're the first through the gate. Anzu, are you awake to meet them at 6 in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see Anzu, half asleep, standing on the other side of the gate. Hair slightly a mess. But he seems a lot more well-rested than you guys.
I didn't do my yoga.
Oh, that's true, he didn't. He had to rush.
That's how much I was in a rush, man. I forgot my yoga.
Shit.
It was yoga day, too. It wasn't Tai Chi day.
I know, right? It was gonna be different.
Yeah.
Editing stuff.
But you do have a currently rotting dragon head in the back of your cart, along with a ton of money.
It's only been, well, I guess it has been.
I
Like
mean,
2 days.
technically, stuff always rots, right? Once it's dead.
Oh, so it's not like.
No,
too
it's not like
grotesque.
an eye missing or like smelling
Okay.
bad.
It's yeah.
I was doing it more of a descriptive.
You're
way.
just looking a little bloated.
Just a little, yeah. Rigor mortis is set in. There's a giant.
Rigor mortis.
There's a giant sword strike through the skull from Locknar.
That's so sexy.
But what are you guys doing?
Heading home, I guess.
I'm gonna get on top of the cart.
Okay.
Is Mathis still in town?
No, he's been in Western for 4 or 5 days.
Okay. Just making sure.
Are you guys just going through? I thought you wanted a big parade.
We are. We're gonna
I'm
do
just-
a great big boy.
I'm just gonna go home.
I
don't
would
know.
like to. I would like to, for Anzu's, just here. Since we have this Pegasus kind of next to us, we're coming along with a giant dragon head. Locknar's carrying it.
It's getting heavy, guys.
Are we going for like parade, or are we going for like cocky? Like we're walking through here and we're like we've got all
Are we
this
doing
shit.
a John Travolta strut, or are we
And it
doing
can't
a
be both?
Fire
It
strut?
can be both, but like people aren't gonna parade around us unless they like just see this and we're like,
All right.
we gotta
I mean,
hype it.
let's just go. We're
I'm
not
gonna
gonna. We don't
hop
have
on
time to
Locknar
organize.
and I want to like shoot a bunch of sparks out of my fingers, like you know the.
Pew pew.
Okay, Anzu, make a performance check.
What time is it
Oh, yeah,
now?
boy.
It's probably about
6?
6:30.
In the morning? Okay.
Yeah. You guys had to plan your raid strategy.
That will be
And you're also
15.
coming from the northeast, which means you will be coming through the northeast entrance to the city, which is through Abdar's Promenade, which is like the commerce section of the city.
Oh, I want
I
to
got
stop at a
15.
bank.
You'll have to go. So your route will essentially go through the promenade, up through the military district, then down through the central district to get back to the bar.
I got 15.
15. You're starting to pick up a little bit of a crowd. People are seeing, but they don't really know why you're shooting sparks or anything.
Should have brought a bard.
You always need a bard.
Where's Soph when you need him?
He's back at the. Yeah, Anzu, you could have brought Soph with you. This
Nah.
is
So it is.
I'm gonna start yelling. We killed a dragon! Celebration at the Flagon Slayers Tavern tonight. Everyone's welcome. Half-price drinks. Let's go! Woo!
Yeah, I'll press to digitate like fresh or like free beer on Locknar's chest.
Not free beer. Half price
Not
beer.
free.
Half price
Oh, it's
beer.
free.
Half off.
No, half price.
It's
Free
free.
body
No.
shot.
Half off.
Okay.
So you see,
But I'll
Buy
put
one, get
logo.
one free. Buy one, get one
you
free.
see free beer on Locknar's chest, then you guys say that, and then it like blurs out for a second, and then it goes half price.
Half price.
Make a performance check with advantage, Anzu, since Animus is.
Let's go.
Fuck yeah, boy.
It's
It's at 18. And
My performance is
18.
deathly
20.
low.
20. Yeah, you're starting to get a crowd. People are cheering. Flagon Slayers.
Oh,
Start cheering. But it's not a super large group because it's again like 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
That's okay.
You're waking some people up, which they do not like.
No.
No, they
But
better.
overall, it seems to be going okay.
Gotta love it.
Well, I'm gonna
better
go
shoot a
check on
fireball.
the. I'm gonna go check on the rules for the tournament
Okay.
and try and get prepared.
Okay.
I'm telling them that.
Okay. So
Split
Ron
off.
Blit breaks off from the promenade and heads. He beelines to the guild hall. Is anyone else going with him? I know Animus, you said you wanted to go to a bank.
Yeah, I want to go to the bank and the post
Okay.
office.
Thea also goes with Ron.
Yeah, I've got some shopping to do.
Okay. So, Anzu, as you're cheering, you and Lochnar are holding up the dragon head and shooting sparks. You notice that the rest of your compatriots are gone.
Oh no, whoa. I wanted to walk us like almost back to the guild hall before I head back. I
The
thought
bank is in the promenade.
I'm jumping off.
Okay,
There's no reason
well,
for me to go all the way
goodbye.
to the guild hall.
Sure.
I will start.
Celebration.
Little bird legs can't walk that
Ooh,
much.
ooh, can
Well,
I
everyone
have
else
you
jumped
turn
off.
into like a fleshy
going back to the
version
guild
of
hall.
Anzu and start dancing around?
A flashy version?
Fleshy.
No, like a fleshy red goo version.
Like a gelatin Anzu?
Yeah.
Yeah. He dances in the back of the cart. People are kind of averse. You see the crowd start to thin out the longer he dances.
Oh.
Oh. Maybe I'll bring him back.
Okay, so Zygon, let's do your shopping real quick. So what do you want to buy?
Well, I would like a new alchemy jug. And I would like to find... I guess I would go to a potion shop or something.
Okay, both can be accomplished at Gilmore's.
Gilmore's
so
it
the
is.
jug will be about 25 gold.
I'm going to talk him down.
Okay. It's an older dwarven gentleman. Gray beard, gray hair, kind of thinning on top, kind of like the Friar Tuck, sort of thin.
Good morning.
Morning. How can I help you?
Well, I'm in the market for a alchemy jug. I get quite thirsty while I'm out traveling, and
Well, they're a
wouldn't
very
mind
useful
something of the
item.
sort.
I got one for about 25. It's made out,
25?
it's made out of metal, so it's a little bit more expensive than the ceramic versions.
An old man can't
Well, that
break
does. That sounds nice. That sounds nice. Well, I will take that, and I'm also interested in. What do you have that might cure turning to stone? Like, so I ran into a Medusa, and I wouldn't mind
Oh,
finding something that could turn that back into flesh.
well, obviously it went well if you survived. Let me go check.
Very well.
You see him go. He walks off into the back room. A few minutes pass. He comes back. We don't have any made at the moment. We're kind of low on basilisk venom and the like. But I can have it special ordered for you. How many?
Three potions.
All right, that'll run the materials. Run about 100 gold.
100 gold.
Yep.
Well, since I'm also purchasing the alchemy jug, what do we say? 100 for the potions and the jug.
Yeah, we can do that.
This is how you stay rich.
Deal? That's right. Zygon slowly turning into a dragon.
That'd be funny. Yeah.
All right.
100 gold potions, you can pick them up. We should be getting our shipment in about 3 days. Pick them up in about
All
3
right.
days.
Sounds good. I'll do that.
Right. Yep. So you now have a metal alchemy jug.
Excellent.
It can't be broken by swords.
Yay!
Yay, no swords. All right, Animus.
What's up?
Bank time.
Woo, the bank. Oh, man.
So you ask around. Never been to a bank before, so it's kind of hard.
I haven't, you're right.
But you do find in the center of Abdar's Promenade. So the promenade is broken up by. Here, I forgot that I don't have a long cord right now. So if you look on the city of Amman, you will see that there is a large canal that runs through the promenade. There's like a very large canal.
Okay.
So you see the bank is actually sitting on top of this canal, like over it.
That's cool. I like that.
And it bridges. So there's a bridge that bridges over the canal, and sitting on that bridge is the bank.
Okay.
And it says the Central Bank of Amman on the front.
Sweet. I
All right.
walk into this bank.
You go in there.
Yep.
So you go in there. You see a few clerks. You also see a very large behind them, a very large vault door, like probably 3 Locknars.
Okay.
So that'd be roughly 24 feet tall.
Yep.
Okay, so there are 3 clerks. One is a gnome woman, one is a human man, and one is a elf woman. Which one do you want to go to? All 3 are open. The bank just opens.
Oh, the human man.
Okay, the human man. Okay. So you go up to him. He looks a little, I would say tired is probably a good way of describing him.
Okay.
Bags under his eyes.
Ooh,
kind
after
of
seeing
grizzled
this,
hair.
I think I'm gonna go with the first guy.
Okay, go with the first.
This guy's looking a little too tired for me to handle my money, you know.
I like her shirt. All right, pay no attention to Hunter. Pay no attention. Anyway, he's saying goodbye.
You're
to
paying
his
attention.
girlfriend.
You're currently paying attention to Hunter.
You're
Yeah, you
paying
drew attention to it.
All right.
Exclusively.
Who was the first one?
Bye, Shay.
Bye, Shay. Anyway, not that right. So you go up to him, and then you see this state, and you just beeline over to the gnome woman.
Sweet.
She has like cotton candy blue hair,
Oh, I love it. She can handle my money.
tiny. She's dressed appropriately, you know, nice shirt and pants, not anything too flashy, but not schlubby looking. How can I help you?
Yes, I was just, I came into a little bit of money, and I don't want to be carrying it all on me, and I guess that's why I'm here. I want to deposit some in the bank.
Yep. All right. How much money would you be depositing?
How safe is this bank? I know, I just am wondering.
It's the safest. It's the safest in Taldore.
I've never been to a bank before, so I don't know how banks work.
Oh, you're a first-time bank comer.
I understand that you hold people's gold. How do you keep it safe? Is it like magic?
Oh,
or...
well, we tend not to tell people because, you know, people might start figuring out how it's protected. But I can assure you, the Bank of Amman has never been broken into, even when a big old dragon attacked. It wasn't broken into.
I'd like to keep 6,000 gold here.
See, for a second, her eyes kind of go big, and then she presses it. Oh, well, 6,000. Yeah, we could do that. Now, we have a few different interest rates, but it also depends on how much money you invest. So if you wanted to invest more, you'd have a better interest rate.
That's true. Yes. What is this interest rate? Maybe on 10,000
Well,
gold.
Ooh, 10,000. Someone does have quite the collection of money. It would be 0.1%.
Jesus Christ. I just want to make sure my money's safe. If I'm getting interest in it, I mean, that's good. I would like...
That's lower than real life, isn't it?
Depends on the bank.
As long as
think
you,
mine's
as long
0.3.
as you can keep the money safe, I think for now I'll stick with 6,000. and maybe come deposit more, because I will be coming into a little bit more in the future. So.
All right, now who is this account's name under?
It's Animus.
All right. And she writes it down. And she says, "Now, where can we contact you in case something does happen to your money?" Which I assure you doesn't.
Well, if anything were to happen to my money, or if there was maybe some transfer happening, I would like to be contacted at the Flagon Slayers Tavern. I am.
Oh, is that new little bar over in the Central District? I've been meaning to get over there.
You should. Tonight we actually just killed a dragon, and we came back.
Oh,
so we're
now
having.
I see where you got the money.
Yes, we're having half-off drinks tonight. You should tell some of your friends. Maybe get out there.
Okay, we'll think about it.
All right. So 6,000 gold. I'll take 6,000 out. Kind of like count it, put it on the table.
Okay. Yeah, you now have 6,000 gold at it's a lower interest rate for that amount. 10,000 is what the upper interest rate is.
All right.
So it's an interest rate of 0.05.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, yeah, it's a very small interest rate. Anyway. All right. Everything's been taken care of.
Thank you so much. And I'm gonna walk out, head to the post office.
Okay. What are you doing at the post office?
I'm writing a letter to. Fuck, I forgot their names. The miners in Western.
Look it up. So, Anzu and Lochnar, you guys have gotten out of the promenade and you are now in the military district. This has a completely different atmosphere. They don't really seem into partying. But
Yeah, we're just gonna rush past.
they do seem to respect that you guys have killed a dragon. There's a lot of salutes and nods, and a few of the guards that are a little bit more rambunctious kind of knock their shields in approval.
I didn't.
Can I from Wolf of Wall Street, just like.
Make a performance check. You have disadvantage.
What? Okay, well this is pretty decent.
Lochnar's getting annoyed at this showboating, so he aims a kick at Anzu.
Okay, roll to see if you hit Lochnar.
Isn't he on top of the thing? On top of the cart?
But Lochnar could kick him. He's big.
19.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll a d4 in damage.
Okay.
Nobody likes a
wait.
boastful asshole.
Never mind.
Lochnar does not like you to boast about killing stuff. What'd you roll?
Okay, so after.
Well, not when Lochnar doesn't mind it. It's just when there's this giant ass, heavy head on his back. It's a little annoying.
All right, after he does that, I'm gonna cast Enlarge on the head.
What?
Hang on, you have to take damage.
I know.
What'd you roll,
So
Lochnar?
what? A D4?
A D4
Killed
plus
him.
your strength.
24.
24 damage?
Oh,
You
Well,
said
plus strength. Oh, plus strength modifier. I'm
Modifier,
sorry.
yeah.
There you go.
8. Then that's 9.
9 damage. Wow, he rolled max damage. So Anzu, as you're doing this boastful smacking of your own chest, you see a swift kick straight to your chest, and you fly back into the pile of money bags that are in the cart. It stings a little. It definitely hurts.
Okay. I'm gonna get up, cast Enlarge on the head, and then go back to it. Except a little harder this time.
I don't remember what we said about enlarge, but does it work on dead stuff?
I mean, I can use it on a boat, so
It works on inanimate objects, doesn't it?
yeah, I would think so. I mean, it works. Like if Lochnar's holding a sword, I can do it on the sword. Where is
I
it?
think you're thinking of what we talked about with polymorph. Like you couldn't polymorph.
Yeah,
with
you
it.
can't.
Polymorph, but I wasn't
Yeah,
sure.
you cause a creature or an object you see within range to grow larger or smaller.
Okay, yeah. So the head is now bigger, Lochnar, but you can still carry it.
It's also 8 times
Are you
heavier.
kidding me, Anzu? Do you realize how heavy this thing is? Stop
I'm just
gloating.
still going to.
What a dick.
Lochnar aims a second kick at Anzu.
Okay, roll
Oh
to
my
see
god.
if you hit. These two are
10?
duplices. 10, that does not hit. It's harder to hit with the big head now.
Yeah.
Lochnar's very annoyed.
Jacob,
Alright.
I never wrote down the name. I just want to let you know that.
You never wrote down what?
I never wrote down the name. I don't know if they had a name. I think they were just like the miners of
I think it was just a
Westeros.
mining guild.
Yeah, it was just a
What,
I
mining
don't
did we
think
name the
we-
dragon head?
No, you did not name the dragon
Not
head.
the
You also didn't know the name of the dragon.
Didn't need to.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah, he didn't really give us an opportunity, so our bad.
He just
Yeah.
went. He really just went for it.
All right, so Animus, you get your letter to. You're sending it to Western, right?
Yeah, I would like to just write, like, somewhere along the lines of, hello, like,
Yeah.
we're just wondering, if we can have our money sent in. Also wondering about the progress, and we'd like to talk about the ownership details soon.
I also assume that you're including your contract number so that
Yes.
they know who it is.
Yes. Contract number and like all that, and then being like, we can talk about ownership details on the mine with a 3-part ownership. Thank you again, and we hope to continue service with you. From Animus in Western, or in Animus in Amon, and then I'm going to ask one of the bank tellers, or not the bank tellers, the fucking post office
Post
guys.
office worker.
I was wondering if I could get this to Western a little quicker than normal.
That depends on how fast you want it.
It's the
We've
fastest.
got a few different couriers.
It's the
We can get it
fastest.
there in about a week and a half.
For the fastest?
Yep, that's the fastest courier, fastest horse.
Alright, I think I'll do that one then.
All right, that'll be 5 gold.
Alright, I'll give him 5 gold. Go ahead and mark that off.
Okay. So, Animus, is there anything else you need to do?
I was gonna shop, but I can wait for a different day because I know that we have a few days to go through. So
Yeah, you have about 10 days before the tournament.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna head back for today to the
To the guild hall.
guild hall, and
Okay.
can I do one thing real quick? I
What do you
wanna
want to do?
ask the same people we asked who helped like do renovations on our guild hall. I want to make that one vault, like the whoever enchanted our upstairs. I want to go back to that same enchanter to create a like small dimensional vault in our place.
So the enchanter that enchanted your secret thing is who was that? What's their name?
Secret thing.
Oh, hang on.
Our meeting room. We had
It's one of the council members.
we had someone enchant it to do so that it can be blocked out from like magic.
Scrying and stuff.
Yeah. Scrying.
It is
magical lock on it.
council member Gardenia Flitfinger.
Yes, I'd like to talk to him real quick. I will try.
That
to
is a
make-
her.
her. Sorry, Gardenia. Her.
I
I assumed. I'm sorry. God, I'm a horrible
Jeez.
person.
With a name like you think Gardenia is a male name?
Maybe it's a gender neutral name.
Yeah.
You don't know.
What are you,
Like,
stupid?
I just want
Nick.
to talk to her. I
Hey, the boy.
apologize.
Jesse.
I don't want to make a
Alright.
big deal about it.
All right.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna make a big deal about it.
It's a little late for that.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Already.
Should have thought about that before you assumed.
Jeez, Caleb. what's wrong? Yeah. So you ask around a little bit, try and figure out where she is. She is in the Cloud Top district.
I will head over there on my way home. I think it's on my way home, like down, I guess. Kind of.
Kind of.
But
yeah, you have to
But
make
like
it
on
small.
my way back to the tavern, and then I'll walk into the building and like kind of like try to find my way
Alright.
to her office.
You see you ask around and you see a very large tower, and that is where she is staying.
I will head up the tower.
All right, the door is locked.
Mm-hmm. Is there anyone around?
Nope.
Yeah, I knock on the door.
Okay, you knock. Wait a second. Another second. No response.
I'm knocking. Hello? I need some help, please.
No response.
Is there no one around? Is this not like a government building?
No, this is her private residence. She does not have a government building since she is, she's a council member, but she's the Master of Arcana, so she just has this tower.
Do I know if she's
Does the
home?
council not meet in a location?
They do, but the location is undisclosed.
Can I walk?
Council members they meet.
Are there guards walking around the Cloud Top district?
Yeah, there's a few. It's not heavily guarded right now, but yeah, there's a few walking.
Can I pull one over real quick?
Yeah, you stop a duo. How can we help you?
Yes, I was just wanting to have a talk with Gardenia about some business, and I was wondering where
Oh,
she
yeah?
is.
She's over in what is it called again? Vasselheim?
Fuck.
Yeah, they said they were having some sort of conference or something. I don't know.
Do you know when she'll be back?
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you. Have a good rest of your day, and I'm just gonna head back to the tavern.
Okay. So Braun and Thea, you guys get back first. The door to the guild hall is open. It is unlocked. Do you guys want to go in there?
Yeah.
Is that where I find the info?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys, in the letter that you first received, it said that the tournament rules would be given to you a few days later. So you would find it in the guild hall, most likely in the office.
Okay.
All right. So you guys go in there. You don't see Soph or Turk or Garnash or any of them.
Does anything seem suspicious?
No, there's nothing out of place, nothing like that. All the alcohol's still there. There's
What about the pole?
The pole is it's pristine.
Someone check.
Oh, thank God.
I got you, man.
It shimmers in the
I'm
light.
gonna walk over and I'm gonna put my hand on the pole and just like
There's no grease on
leave
it.
a handprint on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
There is now a
Soiled it.
Thea-shaped handprint on the pole that was once gleaming and spotless. Soph is gonna be so
Killer.
disappointed.
She's done.
But yeah, you don't see any of them around. But there are a few things on the bulletin board in the center of the wall, on the back wall.
Just missions.
Yeah, just different missions.
Save
Oh
that
yeah,
for...
and I forgot about.
Oh.
I don't want to not mention. Who was it? Rick? No, Rex. Rex is also gone.
Mhm.
Who's Rex?
Rex was
Remind
the
me, he was the...
guild member. He was the
Right.
fighter.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
My brain
The
is
new
so
one.
small.
How do brains work?
I'm usually like 4 beers in at this point, so I forget sometimes.
But you
Because
guys,
you're sober.
Yeah.
you guys do recall that Anzu sent the rest of the guild out to fight the big bird.
Oh, that's true.
I sent what?
You sent the guild to go fight that bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I only sent 2 of them. I thought that
No,
was
he
we-
told Garnash
We don't
he
have...
took as many as he thought he needed, so he took the
So
whole
he took the
guild.
whole fucking.
Yeah.
Amazing.
He's not a very confident guy, I guess.
I mean, you gotta think
You
about
never
it
know.
from his perspective. He's never fought alongside these guys besides Soph, so he doesn't really know what their abilities are.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's like
Never.
a team building exercise.
Yeah. very least we can learn.
Plus,
what
they weren't
they're-
very specific about the bird. They were like, we don't know what it is.
Yeah,
It could be bird, it
Yeah.
could be Bauto.
could have been a Durgan.
Benny Durgan.
Possibly a Hanga.
All right.
Nah,
well,
they'd be dead if it was a dragon.
can I find the papers for the tournament?
Yeah, so you see pinned up. The thing that stands out on the bulletin board is there's a few that are like pinned up with like small, like nails or just something to use for that. But you see this letter that is currently pinned up with a golden dagger, like a super ornate, like jewel encrusted dagger, that has pinned this letter with an insignia on it, onto the board.
Okay. I just want to go over or look at it. Basically,
So
yeah. I
Thia's
just want-
there too, right? Just checking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see the insignia on the wax seal is it's the body of a lion but the head of a man, and it's like in profile.
Weird.
So you open
Like
the
a
wax-
sphinx.
like a sphinx, yeah. I guess Thea would know what sphinxes are.
I like history.
Ron might. I think there's some stories that your tribe would have told that involve sphinxes. So I would say
Yeah.
that you would
He's a
also know what
cat.
sphinx
That's right.
is.
That's up.
You would also know what a sphinx is. And
Meow.
anyway, it's the little
Meow.
guy.
Meow.
You ever seen a baby sphinx? Anyway,
Ew,
so
that sounds gross.
you open it, and when you open it, the letter like expands,
Ugh.
and you open it, and the rules just go. And it's like this. It's probably like.
Oh.
Let me see if I can get my hands in here. Okay, so this, like this, it's big.
Elaborate.
Oh.
Seems complicated and unnecessary.
All right. So the top of the
Why'd you have to go
letterhead,
Things
in
so
for
gold
legality.
leaf. So it's in gold leaf. It says the first annual Onoa Championship of Heroes, and then it goes on to say a bunch of gobbledygook about it's great and everything, and then it says that it is being thrown by His Majesty Lord Goldfleece. You guys make
Interesting.
a history check, both of you.
Ooh.
$19.
19.
17.
So Braun, the name Goldfleece, there's something about it that you recall. And you remember that when you were a young tabaxi cub, your grandmother would tell you stories of the father of the tabaxi named Goldfleece. It's a myth in tabaxi culture that Goldfleece was the creator of the tabaxi. And that he basically sired all of them. He's basically worshipped
Dang.
as a god in tabaxi culture.
Genghis
the
Khan
other-
over here.
Yeah.
Whoa.
The other
I hope you don't just. You're not
the other
insinuating that he just
races
fucked a cat or
and
something.
they don't believe in the myth of Goldfleece, but the story goes that in the beginning of creation, when the gods were squabbling with each other, Goldfleece was the one that united them. But they grew fearful of his knowledge and cast him out. He then went into the deserts surrounding Marquette, where he first created his ideal creation, which is the tabaxi. Now, Thea, from your background, there's a religious cult that follows Goldfleece, but it's never gotten anywhere. It's basically confined to the tabaxi culture.
Mm-hmm.
And in the books that you've read, that of course are written from an elven perspective, it says that Goldfleece was just a powerful tabaxi that fought in the war between the the evil and the good gods. And
Okay.
he's the champion of Pelor.
And he's not actually a sphinx, from my
In-
perspective.
from your perspective, no. And from the Tabaxi perspective, Gold Fleece, no one knows what Gold Fleece is anymore. He's more of a symbol than he is a being.
So someone's taken up the name.
Interesting.
Or he's back.
He's got business.
But that is the first page of this
Oh.
document. The second page goes into the rules. So basically, the general rules, and there's also some rules on the next page that are more like corner cases. Like, if this happens, what happens? But
Mhm.
the rules are there will be 3 different tournaments being held. There will be a solo division, a trios division, and a 6-person division.
Fuck yeah.
Also, one group, if they are a 6-person group, could enter into the trios division by splitting apart. And they will be able to compete in the 6-person division and the trios division, if they so wish.
And the
But
singles.
if you compete in the 6-person division, you cannot compete in the solo division.
Makes
So,
sense. Okay.
It also goes on to say that the first round will be challenges, and that 20 groups from across the land, across the world, have been invited to the tournament, and only the top 10 groups will qualify past the first round. So the first round is skill-based challenges. Now, in the world of the game, it says skill-based challenges. In our world, that means there will be 6 challenges, and each challenge will correspond to a skill proficiency. So strength, dexterity, wisdom, charisma, intelligence, and constitution. If you're a 6-person group, you can enter 1 competition. If you are in a trio, you must enter 2.
So if you enter as 2 trios, if we entered as 2 trios, we can also enter as a 6-person group.
Yes, however, your score that you score on your exam will apply to every entry.
Okay.
So,
What?
if someone in your trio does poorly, it will affect the entire trio. It then goes on to say that out of the 20 going, 10 will qualify, and the way that you qualify is your group averages out in the top 10. So, for
Okay.
example, say Anzu competes in the intelligence contest and gets first place. You guys then are in first place. But then say Zygon competes in the constitution test and he gets 15th. That would then average out, and so on. So your average has to be in the top 10.
Okay.
I don't care
That
if you're
makes
Is it-
foreshadowing, Jacob.
Is it like a point system? Like if he gets first place, he gets 15 points, and 15
is
gets
not a
1.
It is not a point system. It is
So
a
how do they
placement
balance
system.
out? Well, I get that it's a placement system, but how do you balance out? Like if he gets 15th and someone else gets first,
It averages.
it doesn't make sense to just put him in 7th. If someone else gets 2nd and 7th, how do you balance that out?
It's a group
You see
thing,
what I'm
Well,
saying?
so it balances out. It's like your overall group score.
That's what I'm saying. He's
overall
saying it's
group
not a
placement.
score. He's saying it's a placement thing.
Yeah. it's
So
your
if we
overall
get
group
1st and 10th, what about a group who gets 3rd and 4th?
Well,
Where do they end up at?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So like it's got to be a point system where
Yeah,
you
it
can
should be
average
like
out
Mario
points,
Kart.
which
probably-
it's not that big of a deal right now, but
Yeah. Well, we'll say it's a point system in the whole placement thing. You didn't let me finish explaining. It's a
oh,
placement that
I'm
gives
so
you
sorry.
points.
I have a tendency of doing that.
If you get first
Anyway.
place, you get 20 points, and if you get
You're too
Yeah,
loud.
so
Michael.
eventually your points will be added together, and then depending on your points total will be what you get.
there we go. First place gets 20 points. 20th place gets 1.
You don't know
point,
how many points gets what points?
And then, but
Yeah,
and then
I don't
so
even know
on.
that.
All right. That's how it would make
Anyway.
sense. Though, I'm just saying.
So, after the first round, there will be the second round, which develops into a combat-based tournament. You will be placed in a bracket based on your placement in the first round. It'll go until there are 2 groups left. After those 2 groups fight, the winner is crowned. Now, if you're in trios, same thing applies. Also, if your trios place and get into the finals together, you will have to fight each other.
Fuck yeah.
Ooh.
But that's
Also-
separate to the 6-person one also.
Yes, the 6-person one is separate. They compete on different days.
Okay.
That is
Oh, amazing.
in order for contestants who want to compete in both trios and 6 people can rest in between combatants.
I'm so excited.
Excuse
Oh
me.
my god.
Did you say there were also solos?
There are also solos, but
don't
if you
do
enter
this.
solos, you can't enter 6.
Don't do this.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
It sounds fun now,
He's
but like...
grinning, dude. He's fucking grinning.
It sounds fun now,
I'm
but when the
sure.
day comes when we play the solos, it's gonna suck. I promise you.
Imagine
'Cause we'll
if
all
you are
pick
in a trio
solos.
Zygon and then you get to like beat me.
Plus, also to
That's
anyone
true.
that wants
You
to
did smudge
compete
the
in
poll.
solos, you would have
You
to
don't know?
compete- If you compete in solos, you have to compete in every category for placement.
That's a lot.
I
So
could do that.
unless you're proficient in basically everything,
You'd lose.
you would not place.
You don't know
well.
my proficiencies.
I
Your
do.
2
Yeah.
spell slots?
Or lucky.
It's all about the cantrips. Exactly.
All about that Eldritch
So
Blast.
Eldritch Blast will pretty much get
So
you.
it also goes on to say that this is a fun-spirited tournament and it's not meant to kill people, so it is non-lethal.
Love that.
You
So this is
cannot
like
roll
What
the
are-
Olympics for adventurers.
Is
It kind of is the Olympics.
is Thea standing there reading that with me, or
Yeah,
what are you
Thea-
doing, Abby?
Yeah, I assume that Thea is with
Yes.
you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm being so nosy. I love that.
I would
Uh,
assume you
I'm
two
so
are,
nosy.
master and teacher, just kind of going over it together.
Yeah.
I'm all up in your business all the time.
Well, seeing that, Braun is going to hand the paper over to Thea, and just tell her I've got something to attend to, but I'll be back in a minute, and I'm gonna head out the door.
Okay.
And
So,
I'm gonna.
Okay.
oh, go ahead.
Bye.
No, I just was gonna head across the road to Slayer Steak.
All right, we will
Oh.
deal with that in a moment. So Thea, the
Oh.
rest of the rules give corner cases. There are also certain spells that are banned from the tournament.
Oh.
So, the spell list that is banned from the tournament is Greater Restoration, Lightning Bolt, Fireball, Charm
Well
Person,
done. Okay.
Hold Person, Hold Monster,
Ah.
Banishment,
Ah.
Boo.
and Counterspell.
I like these. I like these. I
Ah!
like these.
Jacob, you bitter
You
motherfucker.
son of a bitch.
He did it. He did it.
Ah, just for
No.
that.
He did it.
The reason Counterspell is
it.
banned is because people want to watch it and have a good time. Counterspell magic makes everything boring.
So
You do.
wait,
Mhm.
so what about because it's gonna come up? What about the homebrew spell?
Oh, Anzu's avatar?
Doesn't
Yes.
mention that.
Technically,
don't know what
they
that
do
is.
not
Well,
know
that-
exists.
Okay,
So-
that's what I wanted to double check. Because I didn't want him to prepare that spell.
Now,
And then-
say you're like Magic the Gathering and you release a spell that's way too strong and it's in the first week of Standard, and then you're like, oh no, our game is terrible now, and then you have to do an emergency banning
Yeah,
just for just.
So-
I'll make another spell the
example.
next year.
it's an ace in the hole. Don't let them see it before you really need it, or they'll ban it.
Oh yeah. Because I'm
Also-
guessing the reason Fireball's banned is because you don't actually have to like roll to hit. It just hits.
And also, they're worried that the explosion could hit the fans in the stands and
Oh,
kill them.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
So I
you
just
know.
want to make sure I got.
party poopers.
So it's Greater Restoration, Charm Person, Banishment, Hold Person, Fireball, Hold Monster, and Counterspell, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Can't
got it.
charm
Give
people.
me-
Come on.
Yeah, no charm.
What about
Oh, did we level
Panache?
up after
It
the
counts
dragon?
as a charm, but he's just
Technically,
talking very
Panache
well.
is not a spell.
Yeah.
Also, it further goes on to say that that any sort of magical weapons must be cleared with the tournament organizers before the tournament starts,
All right.
and that if your weapon is not cleared for the tournament and you use it, you will be automatically eliminated along with your group.
How do we clear it?
You have to go to the
Metal
tournament
detector.
a day early so that the wizards there can examine the items and make sure that they would not violate the tournament.
Well, I've got a feeling that's
Violate
not
the
going to be good for me.
tournament.
It then later goes on to say what weapons would violate the tournament. So, weapons that charm people, weapons that deal necrotic damage of any sort.
Fucking damn it, Jacob.
Wait, what was it? What was the first one?
Charm weapons.
Okay, charm weapons and then
Necrotic damage.
okay.
Damn it.
Weapons that can banish people or somehow incapacitate people without dealing direct damage.
So magic items that duplicate the effect of the spells that are
Of the
banned.
spells, essentially, yes.
Okay.
I swear to God.
Nice.
You are no fun, Jacob.
No spells for you.
Also, all raising of the undead is banned.
No.
I'm out.
Aw, damn it, Jacob.
Cross the line.
I had some plans.
I had a necromancer. I was gonna go kill my character
Yep.
and then bring a necromancer.
I was gonna become necromancy Thea.
Oh, that's true.
She's
there
scary. I don't like her.
I might have to use
See
that
necromancy Thea.
wand of magic missile.
That is not banned.
That's true.
Ah, fuck yeah.
Nobody. Who took that? Does Thea have it?
Also,
No one has it yet. I don't think.
Also.
any sort of shape changing into elementals is banned.
Oh, I was really hoping he'd skip over the elemental thing. I was like,
Oh,
he's gonna totally forget about it. He didn't forget, guys.
No, I didn't.
Is animals
He
still
just wants
allowed?
everybody to hit like wet noodles in this tournament.
Animals are allowed though, because
Animals are
We're
allowed.
we're gonna be playing hitting each other with those cool
Yeah.
noodles.
Barbarians cannot equip weapons.
Barbarians
Wizards cannot cast
constantly
spells.
fingers.
It's just a big
Everybody's
wrestling
just-
match.
Punching.
No wizard hats.
Yeah.
Also, no magical animals are allowed besides those that are conjured by druids.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
okay.
No what?
So
No,
no
Like
like,
cube.
warriors.
no cube, no Pegasus, nothing of that sort can be entered into the tournament.
Aw, dang it.
You have to fight without a digit, Anzu.
You'd be down a finger.
Like
Let's
the
see, is
old
there
days.
anything else that would need to be banned?
I'm gonna lose this.
Oh,
So necrotic damage is okay, just not necrotic damage dealing weapons.
exactly.
Okay.
Weird. Don't like that.
And what's our
Seems
role
like-
with polymorphing in this stuff?
So polymorph is not a banned spell, so technically you could use it.
But what's our rule for it?
Polymorph you
What do you
can
mean?
only do if the creature is so the creature has to be willing unless they do a wisdom save, I believe.
No, like
Yeah.
so,
You cannot polymorph
like the
inanimate
Hydra,
object.
right? How, like, what is our rule for shape shifting into something? I know we
Oh, I
have to
can
see
do
it, but
that.
what else?
Yeah, technically
Yeah.
you have to have been able to have seen it.
I think that's it.
And that's it.
And it has to be like the challenge rating of our
Challenge
level or
rating
lower.
applies. So like you can't turn into a dragon right now.
I can turn into a young silver dragon though, can't I?
Hold on.
No, it's the challenge rating is way lower than you guys think. Because druids have to turn into something that is
Yeah, I just looked
3
at
divided by 3 rounded down. So polymorph.
Okay, yeah,
would-
we haven't seen any of these dragons.
Also,
Because we
Anzu
fought an
has
adult
seen a
blue
young
dragon.
silver dragon.
also, the tournament reserves the right to eliminate any team that violates any rule, and they withhold the right to make emergency bannings of spells, weapons, or magical creatures as they see fit.
Okay. So I
Ooh.
can turn into a young silver dragon, I just might get it banned.
You might. They might let you use it in one fight, and then you're like, bummer guy.
Okay.
All right. Any other thing? Oh, yes. You must have a business in your home-based town sponsor you. And if you are a member of a guild, the guild cannot be your sponsor.
Fuck! Maybe the Slayers Take will sponsor us?
They're technically a guild, and they might be sending a group themselves.
Yeah, we'll beat them.
Gilmore's.
I don't know if Gilmore's likes us enough. Maybe.
There
Oh
happens
wait,
to be-
the
there
Cobalt
happens to be-
Conservatory.
The scroll place.
That is not a business.
The scrolls.
That is a
Seems
school.
so
The scroll.
Oh, that guy, yeah.
The guy with the scrolls.
so many rules.
There
Oh,
are
yeah, I need to go get scrolls. So maybe after this.
You're
I'll
not
do
al-
that.
you're not allowed
also,
to. You're
you guys
banned
currently have a
from his-
contract.
Well, I don't know that.
with a business.
The what?
Which
You have,
business?
you have a contract with the scroll rack.
The scroll rack, and also
Oh.
the dwarves we could ask. The
The
Yeah,
mine
the-
company.
yeah. No, not the mining company.
The weapon makers.
Yeah, the weapon and the
Blacksmith.
armor.
Oh, the Dwarven Brothers, yeah.
Because they owe us still for like.
The Dwarven Brothers!
Dwarves
Loved
in our
them.
campaign are Western. So like they've got like Southern, like Southwest accents.
Mm-hmm,
Not
Hey,
California.
y'all.
More like think like cowboys. Anyway. That is
Yeah.
all the rules that apply to this tournament as of right now. There might be more when the
Are you sure? There's probably going to be more, because that.
I've got
as
a...
I said, they reserved the right.
Oh, I swear to God.
To ban
Reserve the
anything
right?
that causes too much fun.
So is Lockhart
No, I already got
and
rid of
Andrew
that.
back
No
yet?
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just got back.
Okay.
Cool.
You know, walk in, make sure the money's there.
Money's there.
I'm gonna go look for some scrolls because I need scrolls.
Okay. Oh, Anzu.
Yes.
One thing. When
Yes.
you go to check the money, you see a large chest sitting in the office.
Fuck me, man. Alright, I'll go in there. Please don't tell me someone stole some shit. Alright, I'm gonna go in there and, like, look at the chest.
Okay, so this chest is very ornate. It's got like rubies and sapphires and emeralds inlaid into the chest. The chest itself is made of pure gold.
Oh! Nani?
Fancy.
Chichi,
I
put
could
it-
sell that
Mom,
shit.
blow it up.
It also has a note on it.
Okay, I'll read the note.
Okay, it is written in Elven or Elvish.
I'll cast comprehend
God, don't
languages.
get... Oh, come on. Let me do one thing.
Oh, okay, fine. Thea! Come over here!
Coming.
I'm coming, darling. I come.
So, I need you to do a
Be there in a
little.
jiffy.
You see, I walk in here and there's a big mound of gold, and on the mound of gold is a gold chest, and I'm just wondering what the hell's going on, so I was wondering if you could read this.
I'll read it.
All right, in Elven,
What does it say?
it says a gift to the Flagon Slayers, and it's addressed from your father.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's sweet.
What the fuck?
That's nice.
How much money is it?
It's just a gold chest. You haven't opened it yet.
Okay, I'm gonna open
So,
it.
what does it say?
All right, I need Anzu and Thea to both make wisdom saving throws.
Wow.
Man, fuck your dad.
It's a trick.
Fuck my dad.
Fuck-
God damn it.
Fuck my brother-in-law.
I touched rock.
Oh, okay, I'm fine.
I'm not. 10.
27.
All right. So as you open it up, the entire area goes completely pitch black, Thea, and then
Mhm.
it sucks back in, and the chest closes itself, and Anzu is no longer standing there.
God fucking damn it, Jacob.
Oh,
Wow,
no.
that chest really.
Oh no.
Look at
Uh-huh.
Hunter's
Wait,
face.
what?
I was gonna tell you to check for traps. It's way too good to be true.
Yeah, we didn't learn to not touch
Why
things.
is my dad a
Yeah,
bastard?
I like how Anzu's in the middle of, oh, so what does it say? And then she opens it and he just goes,
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
This is what I get for trusting my father.
All
Big
right.
mistake.
So we'll take a break from you
Your
guys.
dad's kind of a dick. I
well, it
hope
may not have
you
been
know
from
that.
your dad, too.
Oh,
That's
Ron,
sus.
You go over to the Slayer's take. What are you doing? It's probably
I'm
about 8
pissed.
in the morning now.
I'm looking for. I guess is there like do they have a similar to us like a wall of quests, or is it more the individuals like the officers hand out quests type of situation?
It's like a board.
Okay. I want to. Well, you already know what I'm looking for.
Mhm. Quick question, Michael. Did you write
Yeah.
down the the name of the lady that was at the counter?
Actually, yes, I think.
I think I have it.
Rosella.
Rosella?
Rosella.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what I thought. Okay. That's what I had, but I needed to like correct it because I spelled it wrong. Okay. She's not there. I was just needed it
Yeah.
for my
Rosella.
Anyway. Yeah, so you start scanning. There's a few like we need you to go deal with this bullywog, or we need you to go deal with just very base stuff. You gathered from Felix that the Amon branch, since Tal'Dorei itself is more developed than where the main branch is, there's less really big monsters. However, you do find that there is someone reporting that they've been hearing strange noises, strange churning, gurgling noises in the sewers under Amon.
The Sewer King.
It's a gator.
It's a giant mutant alligator.
Yeah.
Wasn't the
Was-
Sewer
was
King
it
a rat? Did we ever see it?
You don't know
Sewer
who,
King?
who said he was the sewer king. You just
It was a person.
yeah.
Well, I guess using your best, because I'm not gonna know the difficulty levels here, but Braun would know what
You
he
could
could
probably
take
take it.
on. Yeah.
Honestly. By the
So-
description, you assume it's probably an ROUS, a rodent of unusual size.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Princess Bride reference for the audience.
Yep.
Anyway. Or it could always be just there's a backup in the system.
Yeah.
But
Well, either way, it's in town, so
yeah, but there is something that catches your eye. They've been hearing moaning along with the bubbling.
Kinky.
I like it.
We're fucking in the sewer.
Lochnar is.
Really sets the mood.
yeah.
Lochnar might want to make an
Kinky.
down there.
All right.
The
well,
reward is 500 gold, and that's it. There's no other reward. And you're
Okay.
just supposed to take care of the problem and then bring back proof that you did take care of the problem.
okay. I guess I'll just pull that off the board.
Okay.
And head out from there.
All right.
I don't really have any thing to drop off back at the guild hall, but I wanted to tell because I guess I knew Anzu had been in there because he teleported back, but mostly just was gonna tell Thea
Yeah.
about
Good luck
what I'm
finding
doing.
Anzu.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that leads to its own set of problems.
So you walk back. Are you going back into the guild hall to tell her?
Yep, back across the road to tell Thea that I'm
Alright,
gonna
so you-
take care of something.
So
And then I'll be back
Thea-
later today. Well,
Yeah. So Thea, you still are kind of shocked
I'm-
by what
I'm
happened. to you.
pacing back and forth.
And then you hear Braun say, "Hey, I'm going to do blah blah blah. I'll be back."
No! No, you're not.
what's wrong?
Anzu. I don't know. Anzu was here, and then he wasn't. I think he's in that thing, and I'm gonna point at the gold chest.
Did he shrink
Oh,
down
my
and
God.
fly away again?
No, I tried to open it, and I didn't check for traps like you usually tell me to do, because I'm dumb, and now he's gone, and I don't know what to do. And I'm gonna, like, cry a little bit and, like, lean on his shoulder and, like,
It's like
Keep it
the
in
only
mind.
family
You're like,
member that really
"Oh."
liked you is now gone.
like, why do people keep
Hey.
leaving me?
Her siblings like her.
A
One
sibling.
of them does.
The other one does too. They just haven't had time to spend together.
Ah, Richter does too, I guess.
He's my cousin. But anyway.
What are you gonna do?
Have you tried sending a message to him? Is he nearby?
No, I
The
don't know.
The sending work across
Well-
means asking for a friend.
It
I think it
does,
has
but there's like a
1,000.
5%. There's like a 5% chance it won't make it or something.
So
like
he's
that.
in another plane.
I was asking
Yeah, I
for
knew
a plan
that.
for a different game. Has nothing to do with anything.
Mhm.
I just don't believe that, Jacob. That sounds fake.
Yep.
I mean, whatever, man.
Let me double check.
It's like your
There's a
opinion.
5% chance that the message doesn't arrive. Yeah.
Okay.
So you gotta roll, I guess. But I'm not gonna.
A 5% chance that it does make it or doesn't.
Does not.
Okay, so it's still a good chance.
Yeah. I think we need to get the others and just jump into whatever this thing is.
Oh
maybe.
man.
So it was like,
I don't know what's going on in there, but he's in there.
you're banging
Am I
inside of
coming
a
back,
chest.
Jacob? Am I on my way
you don't.
back?
Yeah, I would say you're back. Lochnar is also there, as is Zygon. I would say you've all arrived back.
I'm just gonna be downstairs, kind of,
Guys.
with Sophocles and Garnash.
They're
Oh,
not
they're not
there.
there. Shit. Well, I'll be setting
Yeah,
up.
it's just us.
I'm setting up for the celebration by myself then.
Okay.
Or with whoever's trying to help me set up for the celebration tonight for us killing a dragon.
Well, when we hear the doors open, I imagine Thia and Braun would be yelling at him
I'm
to.
running.
Yeah.
All right, so Lochnar, you're there. The head has shrunk. So you plop the head down, and a few minutes later, it shrinks back down to its normal size.
Oh, now it wants to be small.
Well,
Damn it,
Found
Anzu. I really hope he gets sucked into another plane of oblivion. That will teach him. That will teach him.
oh no.
Gosh.
And then I come running down the stairs and I'm like, boy, do I have good news for you.
He's in another dimension.
Who knew Lochnar was a wizard too?
Serves
He's a
him
demon.
right.
You know
Yep.
something I
He
don't.
used
Take a level
apparently-
1.
Apparently, he has a level 9 wish spell, so that's cool.
Yeah, really. Too bad you used it on that.
Yep.
All right, so what are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna just relay all this information to them again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lochnar gives a good chuckle after he learns this.
Anzu, fuck, we were trying to set up for a party and he had to go get sucked
Why does
into a
everyone blame
chest.
me?
Because you're stupid.
It
You just
was
wanna-
my fault.
I blame Anzu completely unless Thea says otherwise.
Because you never learn. Everything
blame-
blows up in your face that you open.
You don't
and
have
you
a
still...
finger for the same fucking reason. It's in a different plane, and now you are too. Maybe you'll find your finger there.
And
True.
it just appears next to his finger.
Oh, there it is.
The fingers just floating along. Come back.
Alright, I guess we'll head up with Thea.
All right.
Follow me, guys.
Let's go. Let's go.
So you guys go up. You see the chest sitting on the mound of gold.
Ooh, pretty chest.
Chest. Rubies, sapphires, emeralds, encrusted on it.
I just.
Looks like a normal
I should have
chest,
checked.
just really
I
fancy.
should have checked it first. I trusted it too much. Let me do one thing really quick. And then I'm gonna cast sending to my
Okay.
dad.
Yeah, I was gonna
Um,
ask Thea if she actually recognizes it as her father's handwriting or just got lost in the
I
moment.
wouldn't know. He doesn't write
yeah,
me
I was gonna
letters.
say they don't
That's
write
what
to
I'm
each other.
wondering.
I don't know your relationship.
I don't know your life.
You know it's,
Braun don't
you know
know.
it's not good. Braun knows
You
it's
don't
not
know
good.
me.
And I'm gonna cast sending, and I'm gonna say, "Did you send me a chest to the guild hall? If so, what the fuck?" And then that's it.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. Tell Meryl I said hi and Targaris.
Okay. Okay. Few seconds pass. I was unaware that you had a guild hall. The children send their regards. Is everything okay?
Oh, well, you gotta send another fucking.
I'm leaving him on red.
Damn.
And then I'm gonna say, he didn't do this. I don't know who. And I'm gonna say, once everyone's up here, I'm gonna open it again, and we all just have to like let it happen, okay?
I'm not for that.
You don't give a fuck about Anzu?
Deep.
This is the reason you have a home right now and a pole.
That's true. That's true.
Guess we'll have to save Anzu again.
Can I make like an Arcana check on the chest?
That's probably good. We should probably know what we're doing.
Never ending.
He could have inspected it or something. That would have been cool.
Listen, I'm very impulsive. I don't care.
All right. Make an Arcana check, Zagon.
This is the problem with us, guys. We just sit here trying to open things for ourselves.
Natural 20
Nice.
So,
plus 4 and 1, 25.
So, Zygon, you get out a magnifying glass and really start looking in on this chest. You are getting a faint...
Over the eye patch.
Yeah, over the eye patch, which technically that would still work, because technically it's the magical eye patch.
Yeah, he can see through it, so it works.
You begin looking at this, and you see these faint glyphs that shimmer about every probably minute, and they just shimmer slightly. And these glyphs,
I can read it.
These glyphs are written in Draconic.
I can read it.
Okay. So, this is a portal to a different dimension. It does not specify which dimension, but it is a different dimension.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Are you letting us know this?
Do I know where people that write in Draconic are from?
They're from on the other continent usually. Now, also, do you still have that piece of mirror?
I do.
Okay. So, is it in the bag of holding? Or
Yes.
do you have it on you? Because I don't remember you saying you put it back in there once.
Yeah, it would probably be on my person.
All right. So as you're examining this chest, you feel something in your pocket start to vibrate slightly.
Whoa.
If you know what I mean.
Got him.
So it's got a subtle vibration, and then you pull it out of your pocket, and you see the mirror is glowing at the same rate as the chest.
Are we
Well,
gonna
that's
go
weird.
fight ourselves
Yeah.
again? Oh my god, that would be fun.
Whoa.
Stick your head in it.
All right, so I'll tell the group that it's written in Draconic. It doesn't say where it leads, but it's a portal to another dimension.
I'm taking
And
notes.
I don't know what the hell's going on with this thing.
Wait, they can send to me, right?
Nope, you're on a different
It
plane.
might be.
I mean, I'm not gonna try right now.
Yep, fuck you. Alright,
That's
I'm...
a spell slot.
As you guys are figuring this out, I will give Anzu an idea of where he is. So,
Mhm.
Anzu, the whole world goes black,
Mm-hmm.
and then you open your eyes, and you're standing in a field, and the entire atmosphere is lit by a full moon. You see a forest off to your left, and then to your right is a small township. You also hear howling.
Howling?
Howling like a wolf.
Oh no.
But how far away is the town?
Probably like 20 miles. You're on the top of a very large hill, and you can see it at the bottom of this valley. And then you see a small, like, river that's flowing past the township.
Okay, am I near the river?
No. You're near
Okay.
the forest.
I'm gonna have Cube turn into a great eagle and start flying towards the town.
Okay. Are you getting on top of it?
Yeah.
Okay. The rest of the group, back to you. So,
So,
what are you guys doing?
are we jumping in or what?
Let's
Do we even
go.
know that we're gonna go to the same place he went?
Oh, and before I leave,
It does.
I'll put a little gold coin where I was.
Okay.
I want to start taking notes, Jacob, because I do enjoy getting some good old solid notes in about...
Some good old research.
Wait, hold on. I'm also going to start my first book edition for our library. It's going to be
Okay.
called Into the Chest and Back Again.
Portal.
A Kinku's Tale by Animus.
Oh my god.
Okay. So, Animus, you're also an expert on interdimensional travel.
I am, you're correct.
if you wanted to, you could examine the chest with that knowledge.
I would like to. I was kind of just chilling out, letting him do his inspection.
You look at the chest, and there is one inscription that you don't quite understand.
Jacob, bring your mic up a little bit.
It's a. Can you hear me?
Thank
Okay.
you.
There
Oh
we
my
go.
God.
Sorry about that.
There we go. So much
I didn't
better.
just say something earlier.
It was fine
It's-
earlier than Anzu's. The music that Hunter just turned on was a
Sorry,
little
get it
louder.
a little louder.
There.
That's actually very fitting music.
Yes.
happening.
Step
Um,
You haven't
aside.
done
Stop.
anything yet.
Step aside,
So-
Flagon.
Nothing's
I will take
happening.
a look at this.
So, Animus, it's written in
I'm a little
Draconic,
offended.
Yeah.
and you translate it into Common.
Yep.
Let's see. Hang on, I have to look up how to exactly spell it.
All right. While you're doing that, I also looked up the
Okay, I got
polymorph
it.
thing. Oh, okay. And we're
Okay.
back.
So,
He's
You
ready to
get-
go.
so the first symbol you translate into I.
Oh shit! I probably should write this down.
Yeah, you should probably write.
Mayhaps.
I.
So it's I N.
Yeah.
N
Yep.
I S T R
Let's see where this is going.
A
D.
D. Michael knows.
In the
I'm
Strahd.
about to nerd out. Innistrad.
Oh no.
That's not good.
I think I know where this is going.
Does Innistrad have a meaning
From
to
that other
Animus?
campaign I was playing.
You have no idea what
Great.
Innistrad is, but that is where the chest sits.
Oh, no, this is some really intense music. I just want you to know.
It's perfect.
It's very loud.
It's it's just like intense in my ears right now.
Yeah, it's
Back
very
to
loud.
Anzu, as Animus is translating this. Anzu, you're flying on your giant eagle. You spot on the horizon, in the moonlight and the dark clouds, two dove-like wings that are the size of probably a human. Two wings that are flapping, and they dive bomb towards you.
Nice.
I need Cube to make a dexterity check.
I don't have cube stats.
Just roll a flat one, and he has a +3.
It would probably be from an
It would
Uh,
be the giant
18.
ape statistics,
Yeah.
technically.
Oh,
An 18.
it's 15 plus whatever.
I think it's.
Yeah,
I think it is a 3.
I'll look.
I think it is.
Giant eagle stat.
I don't know why I don't have animal stats right in front of me at all times.
Yeah, you're a druid, you nerd.
No.
Yeah, it is 3.
Bad
So
druid.
it'd be 18.
18. All right, so Cube also spots this and flies out of the way, and you see the blur of metal and wing and flesh go by you. And then it lands on the ground, and you see a humanoid shape with like bird-like dove-feathered
He's
wings.
gonna die.
Do I know what kind of creature it is?
You do not. You have never seen a creature like this before.
You're in the ethereal plane.
Back to the group. What are you guys gonna do?
Are we going in or what?
Listen, I'm just trying to make sure it's a safe plane. And for all we know, Anzu could be in a fucking pit of lava right now, and I just wanted to make sure.
Either way, he's in there, and we have to go do something.
If he was
about it.
dead and we all went in there, it wouldn't make sense now, would it? All right.
Well, besides that, now that he's in there, he hasn't come back. So if he's not detained, then he has no way of getting back. So how do we
maybe
get
he
back
hasn't
here?
gotten. Maybe he hasn't gotten there yet. We'll figure it out.
Maybe we just go back
None of you give a
downstairs
shit?
and have the party and figure this out later. I'm kidding.
gonna
I'm
open
kidding.
it.
I'm
Tournament
kidding. I'm
coming
kidding.
up.
I'm opening
I'm
it
running
and
to
I'm
the
letting
table.
it.
I need
No,
everyone
I'm turning to
to
the
make a
table.
wisdom saving throw.
Fuck. What is it?
I'm just
What
letting
kind?
it happen. I'm failing it
A wisdom
on
save.
purpose.
Yeah, so Thea, you purposely fail.
What's that?
25.
17 for
Did you roll
Braun.
really high?
17, yeah. I have a plus
Uh,
0. It's just...
Yeah. That would have saved against the dragon, ironically.
Exactly, yeah. Rip.
All right, Zygon, what'd you roll?
12.
What about you, Lockner?
15.
15. Okay.
25.
What about you, Animus?
25.
25. Animus actually does succeed on the save.
Cool, you're alone now.
Everyone else gets sucked in except for you, Animus.
Alright, I'm gonna go set up for the party.
Well, somebody's got to watch over
I'm
the
kidding.
place.
I'm
Go set up.
I'm
Leave a
kidding.
note.
I'm kidding. Oh man, I'm gonna
Always
go.
leave a
I
note.
will go lock the door real quick and then come back up and say like
Okay.
closed until later, and then I'm just gonna be like, fuck. Open the fucking thing. Done.
All right. Opens. Animus gets sucked in, and then it closes with a large thud. And that will be where we take our break for this evening. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the magical plane of Innistrad. So,
And my
the rest of
my
you-
book starts
and
there
book
and back
one.
again. No, I mean
All right.
into a chest and back again.
So, you guys emerge on a hilltop. You see on the bottom, about 20 miles away, is a township. You see a few torches lit. You also see a river that flows through the town. The town is separated on both sides, so like town, river, rest of town. You also see a forest behind you, and in the sky, probably about a few football fields away, I would say probably 300, 400 yards, you see a giant red glob in the shape of an eagle, which is familiar to you. And you see it currently engaging in a sort of dogfight in the sky with a blur of white wings.
Well,
You also see on the ground a small gold coin that does match the currency from where you're from.
does anyone
I would
want-
like to pocket that gold coin.
I was about to-
Oh yeah.
You now
I
have
said the
one
same
addition-
thing.
Oh,
Oh,
roll
Damn it.
off.
who gets the gold?
Thea can
I
have it.
would also like to
Thea can
attack
have
with a gold coin.
No, let's roll for it.
All right, all you roll for it.
20 versus 20, base, just base.
15.
Ooh. 17.
Ooh.
8.
Thea gets the coin.
It's that perception, baby.
All right,
Damn.
Saw it first.
what are you guys gonna do?
God damn it. If
I'm gonna
ends-
run in the direction of what is familiar to me.
Okay.
So nothing?
I guess follow the whatever
Cube.
road is nearby.
Oh, cube.
Assuming that's where Anzu would be going.
Well,
Yeah.
we can see
Yeah,
it
I
in the
can't
air.
fly. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So Anzu,
Mm-hmm.
make a perception check.
If he would have waited like a
yeah,
couple hours.
that's a 4.
4. Okay. Yeah, the constant movement of Cube trying to avoid this creature, you can't really get a good look at it. And you also do not see your compatriots that are now on the scene.
Do I see him?
You do. You can see him.
He's chilling.
I'm gonna yell, Anzu!
It's about 400
Here it
yards
is.
away, so that's a pretty.
I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to yell,
There we
Anzu!
go. There we
Okay.
go.
Yeah, Anzu, you hear that?
What could go wrong?
Okay.
Drawing all
I'm
attention.
gonna
That's
try
location.
and
I'm in panic mode at this point.
loop towards Thea's voice if I can hear it.
I need Cube to roll a dexterity check.
That's good.
I'm writing down everything that's currently happening.
19.
All right. So you see a flash of steel come through and try and stab through Cube, and you see Cube go and like go around it as this creature flies through the hole that Cube creates, and then he resolidifies, and you guys go back down.
Can I chuck a
going
fireball at
breakneck
this guy?
speed. I will say that you'll have to make a concentration check to do that while you're traveling at this speed.
Okay, was it just...
So we'll just do a DC of 15, and you'll use your Constitution modifier.
I got a natural 17.
Okay, so yeah, you can cast Fireball.
Okay, I'll chuck a fireball at it.
Okay. What's your spell save DC?
I think it's 17. Yeah, it is.
Okay, that hits.
Cool. 47 damage.
47 damage. All right, so you guys see as the cube eagle starts to nosedive towards you guys, a big fireball comes out from the back, hitting this figure, and you just see a mass of wings and metal just come plummeting towards the ground and it just lands on the ground.
Is it dead? Is it moving?
You can't
I'll
see
go
it.
down there.
Okay. So,
Because I'm guessing we're pretty close now.
Anzu.
I'm guessing we're only like 1 football
all right.
field away.
Yeah, so you guys are all together now, we'll say, and you converge on this being. So you see a humanoid figure woman, kind of looks like a human, but there's a few key differences. One, she's wearing full battle armor, including on her wings. Two, she's currently super dead.
Oh.
Three, her wing, she has angel wings. So Anzu just killed an angel.
Alright, I'm gonna search this bitch.
And three,
Why?
I will not do that yet. So you see her body and you see the char, and then you see a third eye on her forehead,
No.
and then a second head is growing out of hers, and is in this agonized like screech face, like. You see like half a jawbone with like teeth and skin all around it, and then the eye on their forehead, and you see like a second head forming out of hers.
It's like growing
Fuck.
actively.
So,
It is not actively growing, but it
It's
was
like-
at one
it-
point. It's
Ugh.
like a second person's head got grafted onto the top
Oh.
of this angel's head, and they were sharing a body.
Anzu, you couldn't have
Only it's
given
half
me
a head.
time to create the
Yeah.
fucking dimensional portal in our fucking meeting room, and you had to get sucked into a fucking chest before I could finish that, so we could just all go home.
Yeah, way to go. Anzu.
one,
God.
Animus, this isn't my fault, and two, I'm going to search for a map on this woman and all belongings that I would like.
Thea said it was your fault. I just want to put that out.
Thea said nothing.
She 100% said it was your fault.
No, I heard. I'm backing him up.
We all
Animus,
believed.
make a deception check.
We all believed that it was your fault from the start because your fingers.
I'm gonna
gone for
hold
the
a
same reason.
firebolt.
Animus, make a perception check
14.
or a deception.
Deception. 14 plus
Yeah.
7, 21.
You have a +7 in your deception.
I do.
He's a liar. Okay. Yeah, Animus.
Demon
says that.
boy.
Demon boys.
Let's
Um,
go.
All right,
I
Anzu, make
search
an
the-
investigation check.
Thank you.
It's from my Kinku background. Don't worry.
16.
16. All right. So, you begin looking at this body. You actually turn it over, and you see on its back it has 3 arms growing out of its back, and one of them is not actually an arm; it's a leg, and it looks like a goat leg is like growing out of this thing's back.
I want to go back.
And so this is.
Can I make
this
like
is fucked
some
up.
kind of like
You do,
religion
however.
history check?
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
go
do I
ahead.
find anything?
You find gold. However, the gold on it doesn't have a face on it like the gold that you're used to, and it's smaller. It's about this big, and it's dirtier and like older than the money that you're used to. And there's no way that you could use it on your home plane.
But I need to use it here. So how much is it?
It's 5.
5 gold pieces.
You also
Okay.
find
Hmm.
in a bag she has alongside her, you find 3 human heads.
I'm gonna give him the cube.
Dragon?
What a
You also
woman.
see on the forehead of these heads, there's a it's like a circle, and then it comes out into 2 points, and then it comes down slightly.
Okay, I'm also gonna have cube eat her.
They're like branded. It's like a brand on their forehead.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna have to remember that. Yeah, I'm gonna feed the heads to the cube and then have cube eat her.
I told you guys it wasn't that weird. A lot of people collected.
You want Cube to eat
It's totally normal.
the weird mutant
Totally
angel?
normal.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Okay.
Is
Yeah,
that
Cube.
is
Oh.
that?
Well,
he
is
only
that-
eats
well, is that
brains.
Cube's decision, or is that?
I think Anzu is telling Cube to do it.
Yeah, but Cube
Well,
can
no,
also
okay,
say
I'll
yes
look
or
at Cube and
no.
I'll be like, Cube, do you wanna, are you hungry?
Okay, so Cube starts to essentially sniff these heads and goes from a red color to like a greenish kind of pea soup color.
I like
Oh,
Cube.
poor
Oh.
guy.
I
Oh,
don't think he
cute.
likes it.
And then Cube
Cute little-
comes back towards you and reforms on your hand. Anzu, I need you to make a
Scared him.
wisdom check. Not a save, a check.
Did you say I could make like a history or religion
Yes.
check? Or did
Uh,
okay. Which one?
That is 18.
Okay.
18.
Aw, dang it.
So Cube bonds with you for a split second, Anzu, and you get a vision of a creature the size that you have never seen. You thought dragons were big. This thing blocks out the sky with how big it is. And it's like a bulbous like thing, and then just tentacles, like 30 or 40 like octopus looking tentacles that are just kind of dangling around. And it is bigger than anything you have ever seen in your life. It is bigger than mountains. It is bigger than like cities. It is huge.
It's the Kraken.
Jesus Christ. That's a big kraken.
It is not underwater. It is floating in the sky.
Yeah, it's the Kraken, but flying.
Sky
Do I-
Kraken.
Do I see
Is
it?
it like a beholder?
That's a vision.
Is it bigger?
Giant sky Kraken.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Thea, do you know how
Scrap it.
sometimes you come running to us and you're like, "Oh, Zygon's burning down my hometown."
Listen, that was one time.
I know. I just had one of those.
And he's still not off the hook. I don't
He's
know.
still
I'm gonna glare. I'm gonna
do
glare
that.
at everyone.
So
I've had one
I'm
of
gonna-
those, and
Throw a middle finger up.
it's a very
It hasn't
large
happened.
creature. It's about the size of I don't know, fucking everything.
sounds pretty safe to me. I've seen one of those before.
No,
Yes.
I want to go home.
Okay. I got a 13 on my like religion or history check,
Okay.
whichever one.
You've never heard stories? When you hear of angels, they're usually not humanoid looking. They're usually about 12 feet tall, blue, and not
Ugh.
like a lady with a
That's-
weird head
ugh.
growing out of her head.
Mm.
Do I know anything about this dimension, Jacob, or this plane?
No,
Okay.
there's no
My
books
skin
on
is
it. There's
crawling.
Can I walk up to Thea and just be like, "So, Thea,
We're doing Cronenberg up in here.
I would love, like an early birthday present or something. And I know we haven't known each other for that long, but if you could just banish me back to where we came from, I would be very happy."
It's not how banishment works, but
Anzu, once again, if you would have just
Yeah, it
fucking
is.
waited for me to draw
you don't get to choose the plane, do you?
dimension.
Well, it'll send if you're from a different plane, it'll send you back to that one,
Yeah,
and you'll be
that is
stuck
true.
there.
That is
If you're there for the whole minute.
Please don't use that on
Listen.
me. Please, for the love of God.
Everybody
do not
banish
use
each
that
other.
on me. Please, for the love of all gods, Pelor, the Moonweaver,
Oh,
all of them.
Oh,
just
wag
don't
my finger
send
at
me
him.
back.
Ron, I need you to
oh,
make a
wag.
perception check.
I'm not ready for that.
Check my misses. Perception. Okay. It's only a 12.
Okay. You see a large form
Son of a bitch.
currently on top of the hill.
I love large.
You guys are
forms.
towards the middle of it, running full steam at you.
That's
on all
terrifying.
fours.
That is absolutely terrifying.
Would I notice?
I'm gonna draw my weapons
Passive.
and stand my
Alright.
ground and see what happens.
All right, so this figure comes towards you,
God damn it.
and it's gonna try and jump on you, Bron. I need you to make a dexterity save.
Holy fuck.
This is so riveting for my book.
Um,
God damn it.
double,
And
double
the
check.
creature
Fucking
that.
nerd.
jumps.
Fight.
I think I auto succeed any dex save.
The creature
As a
jumps,
rogue.
hurling towards Braun. Braun pulls his swords. It's almost too late. What will happen next?
You write that. What would happen next? And
He's gonna kick some
No,
ass.
no, no.
What's gonna
I said that out
happen?
loud after writing.
Hey,
Braun pulls his swords. I'm narrating out loud in real time. Braun's checking his dex scores, making sure that he can actually get out of the way. Wait, I'm behind Braun. Hold on here, don't get out of the way.
It's a 21.
21. So you dodge.
No!
Animus. As you're writing down in your book, I need you to make a dexterity.
no. Animus.
Disadvantage because he's riding?
Don't do that to
I'm
me.
not that mean.
I'm also watching pretty
I'm just-
closely so that I can
I'm
write
just
in my
kidding.
book.
I thought.
It's not
I'm just
good.
kidding.
It wasn't
Well,
good
he would.
anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say he might hear me drawing my blades anyway.
I was a
All right.
Be
7.
like, what the?
Yeah.
So, Animus, this mass smacks into you, pinning you onto the ground. In your face is a humanoid wolf form. You guys see that this is a werewolf, and it goes to roar. And when it roars, its jaw unhinges and then splits apart into this massive like the thing sort of
Like
roar.
Predator.
I'm pinned to the
Yeah,
ground. My
I would
heart-
say more like in the thing when the dog turns into the thing. I don't know if you've seen
Oh,
that.
I
God.
don't know
I'm
what
pinned.
the thing is.
I'm
the thing.
pinned
But
to the
I
ground.
That's a Fantastic
the
Four
jaw-
character.
The jaw
Himself.
is in 5 different pieces.
Ah, yes.
John Carpenter
That's
there.
normal. Currently,
No.
I am pinned to the ground. He opens his jaw. I think it had chili for lunch. It's absolutely terrifying.
It does not. It goes to bite you, and you dodge out of the way.
Okay.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Can I take a swing
Here we
at it as it jumps
Yes,
past
I
me?
will say that you can take a swing at it.
Because I was ready.
So, never mind.
Rip. That's a 1.
Yeah, you did not.
Oh,
The sight of this
Bronze streak
creature-
continues!
The sight of this creature has unnerved you slightly.
He's already
Ooh.
pissed off.
Fuck.
Should have rolled initiative first.
Creature
Alright.
seems to have 5 jaw pieces.
25 to 20.
20.
23.
Okay. 20 to 15.
15.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
15 to 10. 10 to 5.
8.
9.
Okay. What?
Oh, lock.
Corey.
I got a 7.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right.
Rest
So,
in
Thea,
peace.
you were first. This thing
Okay,
currently has Animus pinned.
Okay. I'm gonna stab it. No. Yes, I'm gonna do that. Mayhaps, would you say that me and Braun are flanking it by chance?
Mayhaps.
I would say mayhaps you were.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then I'm gonna stab it with advantage.
Okay.
That's a good thing to mayhaps do.
And then I have a
Attack.
feat that lets me roll. I have a feat that lets me re-roll attacks if I have advantage. So I'm gonna re-roll one of my dice.
That's
Okay.
useful.
That is very
Okay, it's fine. It's a 18.
18 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Cool. Heck yeah! And I'm gonna use Divine Strike, and I get my sneak attack. Ooh! Look at me doing all the things. Hold on, I gotta remember how much all of that is. I don't remember how much my Divine Strike is. I'm so sorry. But it's... Oh, and I was using my Lightning Dagger, is that okay?
Yep.
Cool, just making sure. Because I figured this is a scary place. My Necrotic Dagger's probably not gonna do stuff.
You never know.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I just figured that wasn't the way to go. Okay, so 2d4,
Not wait.
3, so 6, plus 1d8 lightning. That's a 7. Oh, okay, so we're at 13, plus a d6 for sneak attack. It's a 4, so 17, and then a d8 for divine strike. I'm doing everything. A 6.
Let's go.
So 23 damage. If they're, I don't know, the D8 for divine strike is poison damage though. So
All right. So you stab this thing, and as you pull the dagger out, you see part of its muscle and sinew starts to form, and then it reaches out to you and it tries to grab your body.
Ew.
no.
Ew.
Make a dexterity
Disgusting.
save.
Uh huh. Okay. I'm scared. Oh no. 12.
Yeah, so it grabs onto your wrist and it begins pulling
Huh.
you closer to its body, and you see
That's
it's
crazy.
the fur and skin on its rib cage start to peel away, and its side opens up, and there's teeth just all lining the side of its body,
That's disgusting.
and it's pulling you
Can I
towards-
use? Can I use my bonus action to stab it with my offhand, or no?
Technically, yeah.
Or did it grab me in a way that I can't do that?
I would say you'd have disadvantage.
Well, I'm already gonna have disadvantage because it's my offhand.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't have super disadvantage.
So I'm gonna try anyway, cause gross.
Okay.
It's a natural one, baby.
Yeah, you're a little freaked out.
Yeah,
by
he's gross.
by the grossness, and it's pulling you closer. Braun, it is your turn.
Don't stab my book.
Okay.
Ew.
Stab your book.
I'll probably put my book down now. It probably should be time for me to try to get out of this situation.
Okay, Braun is going to recover from jumping out of the way
Okay.
and try and take a swing at it.
All right.
Braun, you mayhaps also are in advantage because you are also behind.
Mayhaps.
I'm engaged with it at least.
That is very true.
Right.
It's engaged
22
with
to
me.
hit.
I'd like to point that
That
out.
hits.
Yeah.
Open wounds.
Congrats, wins the wedding.
Got you. How many can I put
Good
on this
one.
finger?
Checking the dice
Doing math with Braun.
here.
Do.
That's
Oh,
30,
30?
30 damage with sword
Alright.
of reach.
All right. So you
Damn.
slice, and you see you slice into its body, and you actually cut it clean. And then you see the muscle and the blood and everything start to snap back together like bungee cords.
It seems like stabbing it isn't the best idea.
And then
But it's fire. But it's fire.
Stabby fire.
Okay. Well, bonus action, Rose's Thorn.
Okay.
18.
18
to
hit.
And that one is that. What is it? 32 with Rose's Thorn.
All right. So
Oh.
stab Rose's thorn into its
Or-
body, and
yeah.
you see it start to form around the flower that sprouts, and then it stops when it reaches the flower, and the roots of the flower begin to weave itself through the body of this corrupted werewolf, and the body seizes and twitches and flails. It's trying to it rips itself apart, trying to get the flower out of its body.
That's
Until it
right.
finally collapses to the ground, and you see the flower sprout from the body, and where the flower part would normally be, there's just a singular blinking eye, and it's just
Creepy.
you guys, it's starting to blink.
No, thank you.
I'm gonna
That's metal,
stab
dude.
it.
Okay, the eye bleeds,
Oh,
and then the flower begins to wilt.
Gross.
But you killed the werewolf.
Yeah.
I did probably the most damage I've ever done. Oh my
I guess
god.
I'll help Animus up after he got tackled by it.
Yeah, Animus, you have slobber and drool all over you.
Gross.
What happened to it?
It got murdered.
Oh, I did
Yeah,
not even
Ron was
notice.
helping you up.
I looked away for 2 seconds and you're like, yeah, I killed it. And then I looked back and I'm
Oh.
like, hold on.
Thea went ham on it over there.
I was looking
Yeah, I
up
said.
I was looking up the Eldritch Blast thing because I thought I'd need to smash it.
I did an enormous amount of damage for one dagger.
All right.
because I never get to. So I
I
was like,
continue
might as
my
well.
book. My heroes, my rogues. They saved me.
See, I'm gonna look at Bron and be like, I don't know why we don't do this more often. It's very effective.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen, you gotta teach me some shit. A little bit more.
I just realized
We'll talk
I
later.
had 3 Eldritch Blasts right now, and I just realized it. Because I'm 11th. Yeah, I'm 11th level, so I get 3.
It's a cantrip, isn't it?
Yeah, but you're not 11th level.
It goes by character level, not by magic user level. I just looked it up.
Wait, how are you 11th level?
I'm 1 level
We're
above
10th?
everyone. I'm 1
Yeah, you
level
gave him
above.
that extra level.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I completely forgot. I was like, do I have 1 more Eldritch Blast?
We gotta level up, Jacob.
You will
Yeah.
probably after this.
I
so-
do not have my actual levels that I want though, because Jacob is putting them all into Warlock and not into Druid. So
Listen, you chose to be an edgelord, not us.
what edgelord did I choose to be? I did
I
not.
get the shit on.
You chose to make a deal with a demon.
I'd like to scratch out the part in my book where I put Thea as a hero and I keep it as Braun. Braun is my
Thea
only.
didn't say that. Abby did.
Braun is my one true hero. I don't care. I'm kidding.
So,
It's still the book.
as you're squabbling over now, what will and won't be in the book. Zygon, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Those are always fun.
Oh,
Oh man.
okay. I don't like that.
Oops.
21.
All right. So, Zygon, your vision begins to narrow until it's pitch black. And then you see not the familiar cabin, not Fraz,
Oh no.
but you see a town that is currently being besieged by these monstrosity-looking creatures, tentacles flying out. You see one, it looks like it used to be a human, but the neck is now super long, and the head is now like dangling off to the side, tentacles sprouting from its back. You see these creatures fighting normal human townsfolk, and you also see 4 figures. You see a man in a blue cloak, along with wearing what looks like a trench coat, jacket, blue hood. You see that there are tattoos all along his face. You see a man wearing what you know to be plate armor. It might be called something different here. And like a combat skirt, I would say is what it's called. Long brown hair that goes about to his shoulder blades, and then like super sick mutton chops. You see a
Dope.
in a green dress, wielding a large wooden staff that has like a small green gem on the end of it. Her ears are long like an elf. They're actually longer than Thea's. And her eyes
Ooh.
are glowing with a faint green energy as you see plant vines begin to sprout up next to her. And then finally, you see a woman, probably in her early 20s, shooting jets of fire from her hands. Her hair is currently on fire, and she's wearing like this battle armor, and on the small of her back is this small metal contraption that is shooting out flames, and you see it actually runs up her back through her arms, and then like there's tubing on her forearms up to her wrist, and then a little like I would say release is on both of her palms, and she's shooting fire from her hands. You also see that her eyes glow red. The mutton chops man, his eyes glow white, and then the tattooed man, his eyes glow blue, and they are all fighting alongside the townsfolk, fighting against this strange monstrosity threat.
I think we should probably steer clear of this place.
Well, we didn't see it. I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know.
No, it seems
Okay,
like a
do
fun
I,
time.
Also, you turn to look onto the horizon, and you see the moon, and then this large shadow begins to get cast over the moon.
A shadow over Innistrad?
Oh, Michael, you make me laugh. Anyway, you see a large spaghetti ball-like monster And
Oh.
it's not a spaghetti ball.
Spaghetti ball.
Yeah.
There goes the vibes. The immersion.
It-
Spaghetti
It
monster.
looks like a mushroom
On
cap.
top of spaghetti.
And then there's a split where you can see like the stalk. The stalk is like purple, and then there's like a mushroom cap that like encompasses it, kind of like a clam. And then there's just endless numbers of tentacles coming down.
It's
This thing
the
is-
Kraken.
It blocks out the moon. It is so
It's the
big.
Kraken. Release the Kraken.
Mm.
You can't. You look to one side, and it is directly in front of you. And then you turn to another side, and it is directly in front of you. No matter where you look on the horizon, you are square on with this thing.
Is this Zygon only?
Zygon is
Okay,
yes.
Also adjust your mic.
please.
Zygon is the only one seeing.
Put it in your mouth, Jacob.
No. Stop it.
Oh, God.
No. We don't want to kill
sorry.
our viewers.
R.I.P. earphones.
Sorry.
What does the
smart.
moon look like?
What does the moon look like?
It's a
Yeah,
mean
before
question.
it got blocked.
It was just a normal full moon.
Full moon.
Full moon, so am I like extra powerful right now?
You would think you would be.
Oh, dang it.
Now, do we know of like the existence of werewolves within the normal plane?
So, Anos would be the person to talk to about that.
Oh, I just didn't know if it was common knowledge for us.
Werewolves are only usually found in the Feywild.
Yeah.
Okay.
You actually
Okay.
saw one while you were in the Feywild, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Does it look like this is the past or currently or?
You can't tell. It could be right now. It could be years ago. It could be. You can't really tell what time it is.
Hey.
What do the tattoos look like on that guy?
They're like etchings. They look like it's one
Right.
solid line. So they like circle his cheek and they come off his eyes and they just go. You see them actually go down his neck and they glow with like a faint blue energy as he's fighting.
Okay.
How far away is the town from us?
So you guys are probably about halfway. So it's another 10 miles.
Hey Thea, I was wondering, do you still have contact with the Moonweaver? Cause, I don't know if we've been cut
No,
off
we're
or not.
actually not talking right now.
Yeah, we had a falling out. Like
No, well, like,
She's a little. I'm a little mad at her.
oh, okay. I'm gonna
I'm
try
sorry.
to use Eldritch Blast, cause I just
It works.
into the ground. It works. Okay.
it works.
I just want to make sure
Yeah,
we weren't
yeah.
cut off.
Thea, you do feel weaker here.
Oh.
You're,
Okay, I'm gonna try to pray
Okay.
and just like see if she can hear me, I guess.
So you pray. And you're not. You barely feel
I.
like.
Okay.
No matter what you roll, this will be the result.
I'm just trying to remember how the rolls work. I rolled a 10 and a 0. I don't remember what that means.
That is a 10.
Yeah.
Even
Even on a 10, she doesn't hear me.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
You had a
So-
really good prayer going, and then it just did not.
Does
come
that
back.
you reach out for the connection to your divine patron, and you hardly feel her. There's a faint glow, but it seems very far away. It seems like you're on the other side of it, essentially.
I want to go home. I don't like this.
Hey, Zygon.
Maybe
Does
she
the,
is mad at me.
Does the town in the vision look like the town that's down below?
It does not.
Interesting.
Okay.
Hey, Zygon, do you still have contact with Thraz?
Hey, give me just a minute.
I'll try to see what the Baylor says. He doesn't talk to me very much unless he wants something though. So.
Braun is going to let's see. I guess these things. Is it safe to presume that the werewolf ran from this direction, from the city here where they're fighting?
It came from where the forest was.
Okay. and there's just weird monsters fighting in there, along with those. Was it four?
Yeah, there was 4.
4 people.
I'm gonna.
Alright, I guess I'll tell everybody what I saw.
Oh, you guess.
Very interesting.
There's 4 people, a blue guy, a white guy, a green woman, and a red woman. They're all fighting this big mushroom tentacle clam thing.
Ah, it's the Kraken.
Green
we were
and
talking
red
about.
woman. Are they dragon or what is it? The
Dragonborn.
Dragonborn. Yeah, that's the one.
Hard to say. I think one of them's an elf. The green one's an elf.
Hey, I'm gonna walk to this head. Hey, Baylor, I was just wondering if you could hear me right now.
We're sorry, the person you were trying to reach has a voice mailbox that has not been set up yet.
Also wondering how I'm supposed to find this Navarne character. Was gonna ask you earlier, but this seemed like a good time to test out if you can hear me.
Nothing.
Great, awesome. Seems like contact to the Baylors as usual. He continues to ignore my presence. Thea seems to be getting weaker a little bit, but that's okay. I'm writing this in my book. But that's
Do
okay.
you know? And I'm gonna like hold out a sacred flame, and is it weaker than it normally is?
Yeah, it is.
I can
Shoot
tell.
Sparks. Like,
She she doesn't think I can tell, but I can tell.
I'm gonna throw it at his feet.
A light blaze. touches your-
She warms me up
Maybe.
with her sacred flame.
but only my toes because it's so small.
But only the edge of one toe.
I wanna go
Uh,
home.
All right, guys, we probably should move
so-
from this general location.
Maybe if we help those people, we can get their help getting out of here. And I'm
I,
going
don't know,
to
I feel like
run.
they're a little preoccupied.
No, let's.
Bron's running at him.
Braun, no,
Okay,
come
he is
back.
running.
Braun, wait, please.
Alright, Anzu's gonna make Cube turn into an eagle and...
Oh yeah, they're not in that town though. Like,
Yeah, I know, it's just the closest town, so I'm going there.
People.
You're going to the town?
Yeah,
Is
where else are
everyone
we
going
gonna
to the
go?
town?
Where the fuck
Where
else are we gonna go?
The fucking woods? No,
The
thank
woods?
you.
Woods?
Where
Where
werewolves
the
would
where the
be.
werewolf came?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
refuse.
Everyone takes off running. Animus in the back doesn't really know what's going on. I'm gonna walk with them. That was what Animus walks with them. There we go. I narrated.
But it's
Can I-
like
can I
scribbled
see
a little bit
normally
because
yet?
you're running.
I'm not running. I'm making sure that my calligraphy here is very beautiful
Okay.
because I
Yeah.
do have expert forgery and I'm very good at writing in stuff. So
All right.
there will be one in Common and one book coming out in Dwarven and Elvish for our library, just to let you guys know.
Okay.
Just
I'll be watching out for
So,
the release date.
As you guys go towards the city, you see that the order of the city has erected a sort of barricade. There's spears and spikes. There's people standing on battlements, and it looks like these are makeshift battlements. They were built hastily. You see a few planks of wood that are missing. And you see, as you get closer, the people on the battlements are dead. You see figures with their intestines ripped out. You see some that their heads have been put on the spikes that they once made. The city itself is destroyed, completely leveled. I
It's
need
just like, no.
This is very
Just gonna-
interesting.
No, man.
Jump
I need
over the
Thea
barricade.
to make a perception check.
Good choice.
Oh,
Good
God.
choice. This is good. Don't
Oh,
say,
fuck.
"Oh God."
I lost it. It just fell out of my hand and onto the floor. I was like, oh no.
Now make a perception check in real life to find your dice.
23.
23. All right. So, Thea, you see, as you guys come into the city, you see a man who is currently standing in the rubble of this city, You see he has like stark white hair that flows down to about the middle of his back. He's wearing a leather coat, and he he has a sword drawn, and he just stabs through a strangely warped creature. He pulls the blade, flicks the blood off from it, sheaths his sword,
God.
and he turns around and he sees you over his shoulder, and then he's gone. You do not see him.
We saw the Witcher. Toss a
Wait, can I use
coin to
counterspell,
your
or
Witcher.
is this like a
We're gonna get
natural
Valley
ability?
of Plenty.
We're gonna get sued.
Can I
We've
counterspell,
been
or is
really
this
bad about that lately.
is
It's
this
not a
like an
spell.
ability?
It's a natural
Yeah.
ability.
Fuck.
I would like to
Alright.
counterspell his natural ability, please, Jacob.
I would like to counterspell him.
I'd like
by
to
chopping
counter
off his
ability
leg.
him, please. I want to just say that is 100%
Kill
something
all
I
of
can
you.
do. Thank you.
Thea, you then feel a tug on the back of your neck, and you all see this. The man is now standing in between all of you, and he's got Thea by the collar,
Oh my god.
and then he disappears again with Thea.
I need your autograph.
Oh,
in
shit.
my book.
What the hell? Came here
Hold
for
on.
Anzu. Now
Does he
Thea's
look
gone.
like an elf or
He
anything?
does not look like an elf.
The Witcher appears, then
Okay.
disappears again. He tugs on Thea's back of her coat. Riveting.
He's moving at supernatural speeds. It's almost impossible for you guys to even track him with your eyes.
Is he running or teleporting?
You can't tell. It might be the same thing for him.
Huh.
Is he misty stepping or something?
No, you don't see a spell being cast. You don't see anything like that. You just see him moving.
He's a quick
Okay, where the
bastard.
fuck am I, Jacob?
All right, so
Is that G-Man or J-Man?
He's a quick
You
bastard.
said copyright issues, so...
so Thea, you are now in what is the ruins of a church.
Oh my god.
What a place to be.
You see a large statue that is currently at the front of the church. As he tosses you down to the steps, you clatter against the steps as he stands above you. You see this figure, this angelic-looking figure with long hair, beautiful wings, and it's carved in stone. But one of the wings is broken off, and you see the symbol that was branded onto the humans' heads. You see it all around you. It's like in multiple different iconography.
Mm-hmm.
You want to tell me why you're here?
You want to tell me what the fuck you're doing with me?
I don't think you really need to know that right now.
Fuck
What?
do you think you are?
You could say that I'm the ruler of this plane.
And what
Is it the first
plane is
time?
that?
Maybe you're not.
I don't know where I am.
Save this place.
We went,
You are on the plane of Innistrad.
We went
What
over
is your
this.
home plane called?
I don't know. The material plane? The regular one?
Saying you're a material girl from a material world.
Real world.
Exactly.
Ah, there we go.
You got it.
On fire tonight.
Be respectful. You're
I sense
talking
that you
to
have
Witcher.
a sort of divine magic in you.
And?
It might be useful.
It might be.
For what?
useful.
He doesn't say anything. You just kind of you see him contemplating something. You need to
pull
go
out
to the
both of my
city.
daggers. Just to have them.
Things are so funny.
Uh,
You need to go to a town called Thraben. There's where the final battle will be.
final.
I have other business to attend to.
And why should I do that?
Because there are people there that will most likely have patience, be willing to help you get back to wherever that is you need to go.
Why'd you separate me from my party?
They stink.
You're not wrong.
Dang.
I mean,
It's
How do
rude.
you know brawn fades in blood regular?
I haven't had access to deodorant for
I
months.
smell
Give me a
it.
break.
And he don't care.
They could be easily corrupted by what's here.
Yes.
You, however, have a divine sense to you, which must protect you in some way.
I'm very corruptible.
So I'm supposed to go by myself.
That's fair. That's fair.
No, just be mindful.
Okay, then I'm gonna get up.
Begins to turn. Be prepared. We'll have to kill them.
He's almost as edgy as Caleb.
What does he look like exactly? Like,
So, pale, almost whitish skin. You see his eyes. The eye color is red. You also see, sometimes when he talks, you see these two sharp fangs. But he's got a chest piece that has a large ruby encrusted on it, which he's wearing over his torso. Then you see a leather jacket that goes down. How far do you think it would go, Michael? Like hips?
The majority of it goes down to his like. It kind of like opens up in the back around his waist.
It's kind of trench coaty, but more like a leather jacket and a trench coat put together. But yeah, he's very pale, but he does not have like pointed ears or anything, so he's not elven.
okay. I'm going to.
That cockhead
I'm just
even
gonna
tell you where
fucking-
this place is?
Actually, I want to look around. Like, is there anything reminiscent of the Moonweaver in this little church at all?
No.
I didn't think so, but I just wanted to
No.
ask.
There's also no Pelor, no Raven Queen, no nothing. There's no Saren Ray, nothing.
Nothing I would recognize. Okay.
No.
Cool. Then I'm just gonna fucking walk past him and I'm gonna walk out.
So as you're going to walk past him, he puts his hand on your shoulder.
I'm gonna fucking it off.
You try to pull his hand off, and it's just there. He's incredibly strong.
That is not
That's
consensual,
disgusting.
sir.
I feel violated.
You do
And
not
what
stand
town
for
did he
that.
tell me to go to again?
Probably should write that down.
Double check. Thraben.
Thraben?
So-
Thraben,
Okay.
Horben.
He looks to you and he says, "This might hurt a little," and he touches your forehead, and you just get a rush of information. So
Are you a warlock now?
basically, he touches Thea's forehead.
Gross.
Thea, you see visions of multiple like people being brought into a courtyard area, and you see a woman standing in like a old Victorian style like corset with like the big hoop skirt thing, long red hair, blood red, and then pale skin, red eyes, and she's like got blood running down the sides of her mouth. And then you see a bunch of people gathering around, and there's this large bowl in the center of the courtyard, and they pick it up and drink it. And you see as they're coming away, there's blood just trailing down the sides of their mouth. And about 30 people do this. It then flashes, and you see the man that is is giving you these visions. He runs his sword through the figure that you saw in the statue. He just slices through her. You then see a white-skinned, not pale, but her skin tone is actually white. And she is walking through a field, and with every step she takes, you see like small stone start to rise up from behind her feet. And you see she's holding two blades that are like on fire. It looks like they're made of pure stone, and they're glowing with hot red magma. You then see the town of Thraben, that you know to be Thraben somehow. and you know exactly how to get there from where you are currently. I need you to make a wisdom save.
That's useful.
If only we knew.
18.
Thea seems to have
18.
disappeared. We all stand here in silence.
So for a second, Thea, your head feels like a migraine, and then it goes away. He lets go of your shoulder. Perhaps I underestimated you a little. And then he grabs you by the collar, and you're gone. He reappears amongst your group. He drops you down, and then he's gone.
Thea appeared out of nowhere. Who knows what they did while they were alone? We all
So,
sit in
Thea, what did the
suspense.
evil man say?
Maybe.
Gross!
Whoa, I never insinuated anything with that statement. So,
Yes,
Thea,
you
what
did.
did you do while you were alone?
We played 7 minutes in heaven.
Oh, that's what I thought. We were playing Go
No,
Fish.
he says there's a final battle in the city called Thraben,
On this plane?
and I know how to, yes, I know how to take us there.
I'm assuming this is our only way out of here, right? This is,
Yeah.
It seems like that.
But he said there are people there that will help us get home.
Of
But
course.
you all need to be extremely careful because there's a chance for, he called it corruption. And he said, I don't know how to fix it.
Hmm.
He's said I might have to kill you guys. I don't know about that, but
Well, Thea, I
just be careful.
don't worry about me. However, Animus has been looking a little, how do I say this? Odd lately.
Corrupted.
He might
That's-
burn down Singorn if we're not careful.
Oh.
You're not wrong.
I'm being accused of burning down an entire city by myself. Who knows where the plot thickens. We start our way, our journey, the only way out of here. What was the city called?
Thraben.
To Thraven. I have to erase that part. To Thraven.
Thraben with a B.
Let me erase that
right?
again. It's Thraven. To Thraven. Off to Thraven. Alright.
I guess I'll start leading us in that direction.
God, this is such a weird place, It's like we're not on any sort of like material plane. But
Oh.
we're like
Oh,
not,
he's the sexy boy, yes.
Oh,
but like we're
sexy.
not
Or it.
quite in a place that's like underworldly, Like it's
He's
weird.
exactly like Thea's type.
Oh yeah, I totally thought that. Yeah.
What-
Anyway, I guess we'll start heading or leading us in that direction.
All right, so you head back the way you came. So you will have to go through the forest. You once saw.
Disgusting.
I love this is where I said we
Okay.
should have gone the first time, guys. The fucking forest. No one ever
Alright.
thinks
Alright.
of the forest.
So what do you guys want to do? Are you gonna just head straight there? Or what?
Wait, so let's double back for a
Search
second
the
because
town.
Braun took off running, and then this stuff started happening. So he never saw Thea bamf out and come back.
Wait, you went. I thought you went to the city, right?
Yeah, because that's
Yeah, they
where.
all did.
We all were in the city. We all.
And then I
followed
thought
you.
we all followed
Oh,
you.
and then it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all followed
Mhm.
you,
Oh,
and then
okay.
it happened. We all saw the dude, and then the dude bamfed, and then
Okay.
and then he bamfed out, and he bamfed back, and I was right. That's
Okay.
why I was like writing a little,
Okay.
and the plot thickens,
Yep.
Yeah.
And now we're going to
And
the
I-
forest. The great adventure continues. This dark place that we've come to, the kraken in the sky, the weird man who took Thea away. It all seems to not be adding up. The group continues, more confused than ever. We head towards the forest. Who knows what lies there? A werewolf was the first. Now what do
Can
we
I
have?
burn his book?
No,
He
you're
really
not.
loves to talk.
No,
huh?
you cannot burn my
I wanna
book.
burn his book.
You cannot burn my book. It's going in our library.
Firebolt.
Fuck off.
Okay.
Counterspell.
Make a.
No, counterspell.
You have counterspell.
No, but I'm counterspelling it.
Make a dexterity save.
Me?
Yeah.
You're really gonna burn my book? I'm trying to write for our library.
Hey, you're lucky it's not a fireball.
It was so good.
At least there's a chance.
19.
All right. You seeing Anzu close the book, put it away. He doesn't quite get it, but you do put it away for now.
I want to
I can still
search the
remember
town a little
everything.
bit,
Don't
maybe
worry.
for like 30 minutes or so, just like our immediate surroundings and the buildings around.
All right. What are you looking for?
Either people or like some kind of tools or maybe some more of their currency so we can use it here.
Unless they're all dead.
Well, I mean that's why I'm looking.
All right. So you look around.
Yeah, what about the bodies of those the
So-
guards?
Yeah, so some of them are like normal human dead bodies, like you guys have seen before, but others, some of their limbs have been changed into like, it looks like if they were holding an axe, it got integrated into their body, and the arm itself became that of an axe, the hand turning into the blade itself.
Nice.
A few, they're just twisted and malformed. Some look like they were spliced together. There's multiple bodies with multiple heads. It's creepy and just weird looking the whole time.
This dude's got toes for teeth.
I need Lochnar, Animus, Anzu. I need everyone but Thea to roll an intelligence saving throw.
Oh no.
Get shit on,
Oh
boy.
yes, that was my other saving throw proficiency. And it was a natural 19. 26.
Do I just auto fail because I'm bad at intelligence? Because I'm
No.
stupid?
Succeed.
Oh, cool.
26.
You got an 18.
Natural 20 minus 2 modifier. So
20 though.
Lucknar.
Still natural.
23.
Lochnar is smart boy.
Oh,
Yes,
Lochnar pulls his glasses out of his breast pocket.
Yeah.
Champion.
I'm so proud of him.
Actually,
Brady, what'd you roll?
It goes away. Lochnar is smart.
He does his best Anzu impression.
Brady, what'd you roll?
your opinion is invalid because such
Natural 20 plus 1.
Okay.
We're all smarter than Anzu.
What'd you roll, Bron?
23.
Okay.
Nice.
So, as you guys are walking, you guys begin to hear screams, shrieks, just overall gross noises. And you begin to see, you see the image of a woman, and then
Banshee.
standing behind her, and then it's just blood. All you see. You shake off the vision. Continue.
Okay.
God, I hate those kind of things happening to me.
It's never too late to just banish me and, you don't even have to take me home. You could just take me to anywhere, really. Nine Hills.
I can send you to a nice farmhouse.
Upstate.
Yeah, upstate farm, If you just sit right there back to me, I can send you to a good farm,
Think of the rabbits.
Possibly one in the sky. You can chase the rabbits.
They
all
nibble
you
and
want.
nibble the way they do.
Well, listen, we might need you.
Well, we should head to this forest, I guess. It's getting a little bit too creepy
Alright.
here.
Are we in it?
No, because
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're already on our way there.
Anzu's decided to look around the city.
Only for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, I said that you guys dealt with it
Oh, okay. cool.
already. That was the whole vision and everything.
Okay, I guess we keep going now.
You guys begin going through this forest.
A vision overwhelms me.
This place is spooky. There's fog everywhere. It's like a low-hanging fog, so it's around your ankles, so you can't really see anything that's below, like at foot level. You begin walking. So Thea, as you get about halfway through the forest, hang on just a second.
My
God
goodness.
bless you.
So as you get about halfway through this forest, your sense of direction changes, and then you turn slightly east, and then continue heading in that direction. It's almost instinctive.
Interesting.
It's not like you thought, "Oh wait, I'm going the wrong direction." It's you just have a you feel like you know this place, like you've been here since this place was this place. It feels unnaturally known, I guess is the best way to put it.
Interesting.
But you continue to go. You eventually do get through the forest after about 2 hours. And also, Thea, you're very well versed in the ways of the moon.
I do love her.
So you have noticed that the moon that is in the sky has not moved. And you've been in this forest for 2 hours. And it is not moving from its apex. It is in the exact same spot it was when you got here.
Is it a fake moon?
It is not a fake moon. It is real.
Suspicious.
But it's not moving.
Dad's suspicious. Dad's weird.
The moon is sus.
Interesting. I guess I'll keep going, but I will take note.
So you eventually do get out of the forest. You crest this hill, and on the bottom of this gorge, essentially, you see a very large city that is currently on fire. And you also see, from the distance, you see leathery sort of wings flying through the city. You also notice alongside those leathery wings are bird-like dove wings, and you see them every once in a while collide together and then go off and then collide again. You also see from this distance, you see a few people that are currently fighting against these monstrosities that you saw in the other town. But directly above you, you see 3 sets of these angelic-looking wings.
Weird.
Oh.
And they start to get closer to you. They're getting ready to land.
Oh.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Fireball!
1 second. Or that.
I'm not actually gonna fireball them, Jacob.
Oh, okay. Then, do they seem threatening?
Maybe.
Wait, are they the same ones that I fought?
It's an angel, but it's not necessarily what you fought earlier.
Okay.
Okay.
It doesn't seem nice. How fast is it coming?
It didn't seem...
Well, the other one was messed up too.
There's
Had
like
the weird-
3 of them, you said, right?
Yeah, these have like a faint white glow to them.
Okay, then
Insight
I'm not
check.
going to do anything yet.
Okay.
Oh, maybe that.
Insight check.
Okay.
I'll do an insight
I
check.
don't know how many.
Vibe check.
I don't know how I insight check something that's invisible, but
It wasn't good.
I thought you said just the wings were visible.
No, that was at first.
Oh, okay.
Because they kind of glow.
So can I insight check them to see if it looks like they're coming to attack?
Sure.
Ah, it wasn't
I
too
rolled a
bad.
13.
13.
Hop off. My insight.
Also, with it being a full moon, are we using dark vision rules or?
19.
So I'm saying that the moonlight is enough that you guys can see.
Okay.
19.
Nice.
Their weapons are not drawn, and they don't have crazed or attack-like looks on their faces.
Alright,
Their faces growing out of their freaking faces.
Anzu, I know
No,
the
we're
last
not-
one was dangerous, but these guys seem like they're just coming to have a nice chat, and like, it's really interesting, so I just want to talk to them.
Anybody
I'll
gonna-
blow you up one day.
I know you will. That's gonna be part of my last book, actually. Got it right.
I mean, technically, Anzu, you could blow him up whenever you want.
Well, no, but one day he's just we don't want to do.
It'll
that
be
right
towards the end of your life. Maybe when you're about my age.
now. Are you gonna be alive?
I don't think he'll ever get there.
I know,
I
Thea,
may get
that's the
past
joke.
that.
He dies in only 50 years!
I mean, technically, Anzu's
Uh,
average lifespan is also short now.
Angels fly. at
but
intense
Anzu's
speed towards
lifespan
us.
is still a lot longer than 50
It's a
years
lot
right now.
longer.
We wait as the angels approach with suspense.
So these three figures land in front of you, and that will be where we end tonight's episode.
Oh! Haha. Jacob's like, what should we do for 10 days in game? I know. Send him to a different fucking dimension through a fucking golden chest.
Mm-hmm.
How do they know my dad?
Well, we need to talk with the others to figure out who sent this to us, because I'm guessing someone just picked it up and was like, oh, Anzu.
Because nobody could have gotten into our room while we were gone. Realistically.
That's also true. Yeah, it's kind of creepy because I locked it too.
Alright, well, Jacob, if you'd like to outro us here.
All right, everybody. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with us through this, and we hope to see you next week.
Bye.
Have a good week.